call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
And I see OJ, man, and he looks scared. And I would be scared because there's cops all deep in this.
Thank you, Mr. Higgins.
And Baba Booey to y'all.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
Reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need all my babies.
Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet. Couldn't try me in a tri-state.
Happy birthday, Kendrick Lamar. And welcome to Drew Garabo Live. He's Maurice, I'm Drew, and we want to help you pay your bills or take a little summer vacation. Either way, I'm about to give you a word that you can enter into the 1025 The Bone app. It's free. And when you do, you might win $1,000 for the Vacay Pay Gay Gay.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday.
That's it.
This hour's keyword is
Yay, yay, pay, gay, gay, way. Beach. Beach. Enter that word, beach. Honeymoon Island, beach, Clearwater Beach, St. Pete Beach, Sunset Beach, Yes Key Beach, beach. For the vacay, pay, okay, KK. Thank you.
Baby, rockin' it. Quid pro quo, what you want, cause I'm watching it. Work on the flow, let me know if you clocking it. Brody won't.
All right, let's start this show by paying off on the Twitter tease that I gave before the program. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter, he is a cat named Mo. I am at Drew on the radio. And before I came in to join John and Diz, I said I suffered a monumental and sentimental loss this afternoon. I'll talk to you about it at 4. It is after 4, so I will talk to you about it. I've been very fortunate not to experience too much loss in my life. My childhood dog, Zippy, lived until I was about 17. We lost him when I was 8. He went to go live with my grandparents because famously my parents said Zip couldn't make the trip. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Forgive you. About 6 years ago, 2019, I was given a gift for my birthday. I believe I had already ended a relationship with a fantastic ex-girlfriend, just a really nice lady, a very healthy relationship. We just wanted different things, and that was the fatal flaw. She deserves someone who would want to give her a child. I have given the world one mini version of me already, and he seems to be doing very well. So that is where my reproduction shall end. I got it right the first time. Anything else would be an unreasonable facsimile. So we parted ways. It was not something that we planned. We had broken up before and got back together, and it wasn't going to work out. It was one of those weird things where, like, you don't know that you're breaking up until you're breaking up. You know, you ever have that conversation where you don't even realize it's a breakup conversation, and then you realize, like, halfway through, you're like, oh my God, this is the breakup. This is happening.
Or at the end where you go, I think we just broke up.
That's exactly how it was. And it took us a while to get over it too. Her to me to her. And we haven't talked since. She sent me a nice message when I was diagnosed, and I thanked her, hoped she was doing well, and we haven't talked since. And it's not because I don't have fond memories. I do. But I don't want to be a presence in her life anymore because I don't want to bring her any sorrow or pain any more than I already did. And I have no idea how she's doing, what she's doing, who she's doing. I just really, really hope she's doing well. And the last physical object that ties us together or tied us together was a smoothie maker that she gave me for my birthday. I believe 2019. It could have been 2018. We had already broken up July 2019, so I want to say it was 2018, but I'm just not certain. Red smoothie maker. And I've never been a make-your-own smoothie guy, but when I got this smoothie maker, I perfected my recipe. I had it down pat. I would give it as a reward to myself if I went and did cardio in the morning or did some strength training. My reward to myself was a delicious smoothie. I took the pineapples out of it because I thought that was unnecessary added sugar. I used to put a cup of pineapples in there, and I no longer do that now. If you want my official smoothie recipe, which you don't, a cup of coconut milk, half a cup of coconut water, a packet of frozen acai berries, 2 cups of leafy greens. I like the super greens variety of the Nature Girl or whoever she is. I use a spoonful of turkey tail mushrooms because those allegedly have cancer-fighting agents. I use 2 little teaspoons of chia seeds, 2 little teaspoons of flax seeds all ground up, some protein powder, sometimes a banana, but then I read that blocks the antioxidants from the berries, so I stopped doing that. And a little bit of yogurt on top, a couple ice cubes blend. And for the last 6 years, 5 days a week or so, 4 days a week, I've been treating myself to a smoothie. And today, it lasted me 6 years, which is great, but I filled my smoothie maker with all of the ingredients. I placed it upside down on the base. I turned the smoothie container, which normally results in the engine starting and blending it all up. Nothing. Tried it again. Nothing. Wiped down the connector. Looked for broken parts. Kind of like when you open your hood in your car and you don't know anything about what you're looking at.
Just looking at something to jump out at you.
Right, exactly. Like a giant yellow sign to say, hey, idiot, here is what you need to do. But alas, this smoothie maker that has been a major part of my life for the past 6 years has bitten the dust, and with it, the tangible reminder of a relationship that once was. So, farewell to the smoothie maker, which I will dump in the recycling bin when I get home. A new one will be shipped to my home, arriving between 5 and 10 p.m. today, according to Amazon. And for the low price of $29.99, I will have a Kaios smoothie blender, 900-watt personal blender for shakes and smoothies. It's a sad day, Maurice, but we move on.
Would it be out of line for you to reach out to said girl and say, hey, that smoothie maker, you got me broke. Can you Amazon me another one? Deuces.
I will say, even if I was destitute, which thankfully I am not, even if I did not have the budgetary allowance to procure a new smoothie maker, I still would not reach out. I just am very wary about contacting her, not because I'm afraid of anything, but I just want her to continue to heal without me. Not that I'm any great loss, because I am certainly not. But we spent a couple years together, formative years together, and I just truly hope she's doing well and don't wish to be a burden. If anyone listens who has connected her, or even if she listens, I have no idea if she does or not. I simply say thank you for the memories. Thank you for the amazing smoothies. We had fun times together, both you and me and the smoothie maker. And now I'll be finally turning the page into a new smoothie chapter of my life and using my brand new smoothie machine tomorrow until that one breaks as well. Thank you.
She'd probably laugh and laugh. I mean, I don't know her, but if someone did that to me, I would crack. It'd make my day. I would crack up.
Well, yes, it would be very, very funny. It's just like, I don't know how to say this without it sounding douchey. It took both of us a long time to heal from that relationship. And like, we had to stop checking in on each other as friends because it was just not healthy for either one of us. So I don't want to reopen any of that by saying, hey, just to let you know, that smoothie maker finally bit the dust. How about you get me another one?
I'm going to label this segment Mo Brings Real Talk.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like you're still in love, my friend.
Oh, no.
Well, it sounds like there may be some remnants of the love you once shared.
Oh,
and
sure.
You fear that even the minutest of contact might engage you in a pursuit that could only end tragically, even though there will probably be some great sex before that happens.
No, never. No desire whatsoever. It is born of simply not wanting to rent space in her head any longer.
This concludes Mo's Real Talk.
800-771-1025. No, I will always treasure our time together. She was awesome, and when it ended, it was sad. It was time for it to end. I spent several months trying to heal from it.
Anybody can tell you this if they are asked the question. I certainly could. Did it take you longer to get over her than any other relationship?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, definitely. But healing from that, taking a few months of being single, helped prepare me for the next phase of my life and help turn me into a person who was ready for a healthy relationship with Sarah. Like, that was a very vital part of my development that I wouldn't trade for anything in the world. Even though it ended sadly, I don't know that she would say the same thing. I would not trade that for anything in the world because I needed all of that to happen.
Right.
But she was there when my marriage collapsed, and then she helped get me ready for the next stage of my life. So I am eternally grateful for that. But there's no wistful sentimentality of, gosh, I wonder how she's doing, and I wonder how we could do together. It's more like I fear that the breakup hurt her very, very badly. It certainly hurt me very badly, but I don't want to be a presence in her brain any longer.
Right.
So,
I get it.
Good luck to you. And damn, that smoothie maker lasted a long time. Made some great smoothies.
Did you get the same brand?
No. I want no attachment whatsoever. 800-771-1025 is our number. Good afternoon. Who are you?
Hey, Drew, I know her. She lives in a trailer park now with 3 kids.
That's a good one. Way to go. You nailed it. 800-771-1025.
The man was hurting. He just opened up his soul to you, and you don't trailer park jokes out.
It's so funny because when I read the comments on any Bone post, and when I think about the people who call this show, it is no wonder that you ass clowns are the consumer and we are the people who create entertainment. I'll say it again. When you leave comments or make phone calls like that one, you are doing nothing but filling me with the confidence that, I don't know a nicer way to say this. It's not that we are eternally funnier than you or smarter than you. It's that you are terminally unfunnier than we are and nowhere near as bright. So thank you. When you look at any comment on the Bone Facebook, the Bone Instagram, which you should go there, by the way, and like the photo of Dizzy and John and JoJo, so they'll put up the ass shot. It is no wonder we are able to do what we do. In a major market, they might look at a show like ours and go, man, this passes for entertainment. But here in Tampa Bay, Florida, with you inbred, unfunny ass clowns who tend to comment on social media posts, it's no wonder we are gods to you. Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you? She's living in a trailer park with 3 kids. You heard what I said to her, Vern? Hello.
Hey, this is Mark.
Hi, Mark. What's up, buddy?
Hey, man, I was listening to what you were talking about, and I was thinking, I've got a couple relationships in my past where, like, they were better. They ended positively. They were good, but they made me a better person.
Yes.
And also that breakup made me a better person because that was like one of those first, like, adult steps where I wasn't just, I went in flames or we ghosted each other or something like that. It was an actual, like, we decided this for our mutual benefit.
Yes.
And we moved forward. And it's really, like, that was, I'm going down memory lane right now with that after hearing your story. And it's kind of like, I wanted to comment.
Yeah, it's a vital skill to learn how to have a healthy breakup with someone is something I had never learned in all of my 40-some-odd years at the time. And to be able to do that and then prepare myself for the next stage of my life so I could have a happy relationship with someone else, that is, it was a gift, you know?
Yeah, I've love for that person still, but like I don't really want to see them anymore.
No,
but, like I'm happy they were in my life.
Yeah, dude, that's exactly it. Thank you for getting it. I appreciate it. None of what I said applies to you. 800-771-1025.
Dude, some people, men in particular, are so uncomfortable sharing real, raw emotion that they are even uncomfortable when other people do it, and that is the only recourse they have
That is
to
true.
mock.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
RTL here.
Hey, what's up, Russo the librarian?
I had to, like, that was the perfect, the Bone has the weirdest spectrum of listeners in the history of entertainment.
That is true.
Going from that one call to the other, it is just a beautiful spectrum of everybody under this great sky of ours. I don't know. That's
Isn't
all
it
I wanted
ever?
to say.
Thank you. It is
amazing.
Diverse, eclectic. You get a guy with emotional depth talking about how the relatability and the empathy of a breakup, and then you get the first idiot who's like, trailer park with the same kids. I done seen her. Hello, welcome to Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you today?
Hey, this is Tim.
Hi, Tim. How you doing today, bud?
Hey, doing good, man. But this topic kind of hits me a little hard because Dave Portnoy was saying this not too long ago, and I feel the same way. I have an ex-wife. We're really good friends, but she was there from the beginning, and then when I started making more money. But at the same time, like, she didn't go after my 401k. She didn't go after anything, and I still to this day have her on my checking account. So if she needs to get some gas, needs to get a pack of cigarettes, needs to get something, I let her get it.
Yeah, dude, I get that completely, and I'm not going to go as far as Portnoy and you and have my ex on my checking account. I would probably because I'd want her to be comfortable. But yeah, like if she needed anything, to help her get back on her feet, and I'm speaking of my ex-wife, not the ex-girlfriend, absolutely, you got access to anything you want. She's been through hell and back, and anybody who gives you the gift of a freaking child, I know it can be very, very difficult, but that person is worthy of your support, your admiration, your appreciation, your compassion, your respect, and all that stuff through time eternal, you know?
Well, we don't have any children together, so there's that.
That's messed up, dude. You got to let it go, bro. I mean, come on. If you don't have any kids together, I don't know about that. Unless you're on a Portnoy level. Like Dave Portnoy made the news a couple of months ago because his first wife, she still is on his checking account and has full access to his millions of dollars. I don't think they have kids together. Now, for a Portnoy, I get it because he went from nothing to everything. The dude's now worth tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars, so he wants to help repay the person who was there for him when he had nothing. But if you're not Portnoy and you don't have kids together, that I don't understand at all. That's just weird. But hey, you do you, you know? When we come back, we're going to speak to a Tampa Bay sports legend, a humanitarian, a twin. Does that give it away? It should. It's Rondé Barber, and he talks to us next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
All right, quick update for my drivers. That off-ramp that we had closed for the Veterans Expressway, it is back open. Traffic is getting back up to speed in that area, so definitely good news there. Unfortunately, St. Pete's side, we are still working that crash that has got those two right lanes blocked, still causing a slowdown at Seminole Boulevard North and Almerton Road. Now seeing the usual slowdowns right now on the interstates Hillsborough side. Also getting reports at I-275 South and I-4. We do have a disabled vehicle blocking the left lane. I'm Ashley with traffic.
With a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
Enjoy revved up summer savings at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%, buy with zero down, or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com. With approved credit, 36-month lease, 10K miles a year, $59.99 due at signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
Fence Outlet has the largest selection of fencing options in the state with over 400,000 square feet of showroom and warehouse space. Get 0% financing for 12 months for your gorgeous new fence. Book your appointment online today. Go to fenceoutlet.com. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
John Senning here for Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. Maybe you've been waiting, trying to figure out that perfect time to get a brand new truck or SUV. Well, let me tell you, that time is right now during the Ford Employee Pricing Sales Event. You might have seen it on the news. You might have heard your friends talking about it, not really knowing what it means. You are going to pay exactly what a Ford employee pays across a full line of trucks and SUVs. This unprecedented opportunity is giving you massive savings on some of America's best-selling vehicles. You need to make your plans now to go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford today. If you haven't laid your eyes on the brand new, big, beautiful showroom, it really does have to be seen to be believed. They're right on US 19 in Clearwater, and you can always check them out online at FurmanFord.com. Furman Ford, from America, for America. Make sure when you get in there, you let them know that John Senning sent you.
Tomorrow, some of us will wake up and it will be our last day on this earth. It will be unexpected and without warning. Each year, 250,000 people will die from medical malpractice, the third leading cause of death in America. 43,000 will die in a car or truck crash. 6,000 will die working on the job. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan, and we represent many of these families. It's awful. Unfortunately, many times, some of these family members are not speaking and never get to say, I'm sorry or goodbye. If you're at odds with a loved one, listen closely. Pick up the phone. Call them. Say you're sorry. I promise a huge burden will be lifted from your heart and your soul will be renewed. Even if you're not wrong in your own mind, it doesn't matter. Death is bad enough. Death without closure and love will follow you the rest of your days. Trust me on this. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
You know, Tampa Heat doesn't play, and neither does Super Heat and Air and Plumbing. They've teamed up with the experts at ABC to bring you fast pro service backed by two of the best names in the business. And right now they're offering a $29 AC system check, whether your unit's working or not. And if you need repair, that $29 goes right towards it. Their techs are trained, their trucks are stocked, and their service is same day. If you're hearing weird noises, getting weak airflow, or just sweating too much, don't wait. Super Heat and Air and ABC guarantee impeccable service and cooling you can count on. Call Super Heat and Air today. There is no reason to be hot in your home. And if your AC hasn't been checked out, now is the time to take advantage of this super low $29 AC system check. Call them today, 813-618-5818. That's 813-618-5818. Get that AC system check done before it's 1,000 degrees every day. Give them a call today or go to superheatandair.com and trust the company that I trust to come into my home, Superheat and Air. Check them out now, superheatandair.com. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
I'm honored by the number of referrals that Bernetti PA gets from others in our legal profession. We have represented clients referred to us by other law firms and even represented judges. They've called us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2025 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aids.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
Experience the summer of music with Neutral and 102.5 The Bone. You could win tickets to some of the biggest shows of the year, including Thomas Rhett, The Weeknd, Jason Aldean, or you could win one of dozens of Neutral prizes like coolers and hats. Neutral. Keep it tasty. Just visit any participating Circle K location in Florida and scan the QR code on the Neutral Summer of Music poster to enter.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Climate Design Home Services. They really know their stuff. Climate Design has installed Trane heating and cooling systems for over 50 years. So put their experience to work for you. Visit climatedesign.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. A scattering of showers and storms around for a time tonight and then becoming mostly clear. Lows about 78. The summer sing-along continues on Wednesday. Sunshine early, a scattering of afternoon storms and high temperatures in the low to mid-90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
If this world were mine.
Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with that fire. Fire, 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 fire.
You can watch radio take place before your very eyes at theboneonline.com, the Bone Facebook page, YouTube. I was looking in the YouTube chat, this dude. Drew blocked me a while ago. It's funny when grown men choose to get super sad about social media. Drew blocked me a while ago, too. Still one of his biggest fans. Oh, well, he was a jerk, but I enjoyed listening to him. How old are you, dude? He posted a pic of him and Sarah at Caliente, mind you. And I commented, nice hoots, because she has giant hoots. He wrote me a long message about how offended he was. LOL, how sensitive. Bitch boy. You sent me a message whining about being blocked, and I explained to you, while indeed my beautiful girlfriend has some hoots, when another gentleman who I don't know chooses to comment on them on social media, I don't feel like I need to read your comments anymore. You don't like it? It's too damn bad. Try not being a creep. He's a jerk. He blocked me because I commented on his girlfriend's big boobies. All right, let me try to call Rondé again. Stand by. Rondé Barber. It is not going through. Hello?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
He read my comment. That's what the guy wrote. He read my comment. Yeah, you made a comment in a public forum, and I read it. Sycophant. 800-771-1025. I don't understand why you would think that would be okay. Like, I get it. She's got big boobs. She knows she has big boobs.
Yeah.
What kind of a dude goes, nice hoots? Your girl's got nice hoots. Of course I'm going to block you. Not just because you're gross, but because I don't feel like I need to interact with anyone who I don't know who says that on social media.
And what kind of a guy says nice hoots? It is the same, to answer your query, it is the same person that in 2025 is using the word hoots to describe breasts.
Exactly. Sarah just sent me an owl photo.
Yeah. The boobies, man. That'll never go out of style.
Like for example, Mr. Corey L. on social media. Like, let's suppose you post a photo of yourself and your 300-pound housefrau that you're probably married to, right? In my mind, I might go, Jesus Christ, what a fat pig. But I would never go to social media and go, damn, dude, your girl's a fat pig. I might think it, but I would never go so far as to say that. I love when someone on social media, and it happens a lot on the bone because people don't like some of the things that I say. I am acerbic. I am abrasive. I accept, embrace all of these things. So people think, well, I'm going to get him. He's ugly. You think I'm trying to date you, cowboy? Like, a dude calling another dude ugly? Really? Like, what is... I just don't understand it. What is that supposed to do? Make me feel bad? 800-771-1025. Good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you today? Thank you. Appreciate that very much. We are out to Rondé Barber. He is doing a mitzvah today, which is a nice way to say he's doing something really, really nice. It is a caravan of kindness as part of the Valspar Championship, and it is Paint the Town Positive. The Valspar Championship, again, visits area charities to paint the town positive. It's a great event. They're going all around town. I believe they'll be at Feeding Tampa Bay tomorrow, and we are slated to talk to Rondé Barber, now, but it is not happening. I will try once more, and then we will give up this pursuit, which at this point in time seems fruitless. Stand by. If I were playing golf, by the way, I would not answer the phone if I were calling.
You think that's what he's doing?
I'd be like, okay, I'm out on the course. And here we go. Ring, ring. It almost sounds like there's something wrong with the phone. Oh. Didn't go right to voicemail. That's a good sign.
Yeah, this sounds good. This is the one.
I'm going to give him the NFL Films voice guy. This is not a good sign. You know his real first name?
Rondé?
Nope.
No, I was asking. Rondé's real first name?
Oh, no. I mean, yes.
Sharonda?
It's not Rondé. Not a good sign at all. That's okay. We're gonna fight through. And here we go. Answering the phone right now. Very confused. No voicemail. ring in.
Oh, yeah, that is odd.
Just going to let it ring all afternoon. Be 3.5 hours of me and Mo trying to reach Rondé by phone. And nope. And nope. And nope. And so did you see the news story about the dad who died while saving his kid on Father's Day?
So sad.
Hey,
so sad.
Is it though? Like, isn't it kind of beautiful?
No. not in the least bit.
Is it?
I mean, not to me, sure.
See, to me, like, there is okay. Granted, it is tragic that this kid will grow up without his dad. No doubt about it. Like, very sad that Father's Day to this kid is going to be like Christmas was to Phoebe Cates' character in Gremlins when her dad got stuck down the Christmas tree and died. It is just a constant reminder of a morbid holiday. But as a dad, is there any more heroic way to pass than saving your kid's life on Father's Day? What a beautiful, beautiful sacrifice this man made.
Oh, yeah, in that respect, 100%, absolutely.
Oh, hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Hello there, Drew Garabo.
Son of a bitch.
Maybe there's something wrong with the phone lines.
I think so. Has to be.
Right? 800-771-1025. Father's Day outing turns tragic after dad drowns trying to save two kids at Florida Beach. He didn't die trying to save two kids. He saved two damn kids.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a time way back in the day on In Your Face with Drew Garabo where I would have said, he didn't die a hero. He just died. I take that back. Hello.
Hey, it's Rondé. Sorry.
He was born. See how I had this intro all planned out like the NFL films guy. I was going to go, he was born Jamel Rondé Barber. How you doing, Rondé?
Good. I'm good, man. How are you?
Man, really good. Thanks a lot for making time for us. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
What a cool thing you guys are doing out there, too. How did you first get involved with the fine folks at Valspar? Because, man, you are now the face of the Valspar Championship and doing great things in the community, Rondé Barber.
Yeah, you know what? Like many things, other people brought me to it. So when I retired in 2012, Larry Morgan was past general chair at Copper Charities. And Les Muma was the current chair, and I didn't know Les. Obviously, a huge philanthropist, USF, all that stuff. And I hosted an event for him the year I was done. And then the following year, Les asked me to come on the board. And Copyright Charities obviously puts on the Valspar Championship, and I didn't know what Copyright Charities was. I had no idea that there was a host organization involved with the PGA Tour event. And so I got on the board, and I didn't really know what that meant. And 3 or 4 years later, Keith Robinson was the general chairman, and there was like a track for me to become general chair. That moved on to Jim Ice, who became general chair, and he made me the vice chairman. And since then, I've been in the executive side of this organization. And, now, 7 years later, I've been in the executive branch of this organization for the last 7 years. I'm now the face, and it's been a great journey for me. Now, I've been involved with a lot of charity stuff around Tampa for a lot of years. Obviously, being here, Tony Dungy, when he was our head coach, he made an emphasis that it's not just about football when you're here; it's about what you can do in the community. And really, this just married up perfectly with what I wanted to do, for the post-football career. And obviously, I love golf, and it was a natural connection. And I've been very fortunate, to be honest with you, to be around a great group of people that do so much for this community, and I just keep running with it.
Yeah. Tracy and Rick over there are just phenomenal, and the charity work that they do, generating, I think this year over $1.5 million that's going to be distributed during the Paint the Town Positive event tomorrow at Feeding Tampa Bay, and then. The event itself, I'd been talking about it for years. I had never been in person, and I went finally this past year for the first time. Dude, that is a fun, vibrant, interactive golf event. It really is. I would imagine a lot of those dudes on tour really look forward to playing right in our own backyard in Innisbrook, right?
Yeah, we're lucky too, because we're one event on tour that falls generally over spring break. And so the tour gives us a couple of concessions because we're in spring break. Like families can, golfers can bring one or two people inside the ropes during our week. They allow us to put different badges on the back of their caddies' jerseys. They can say whatever they want, whether it's their name or something fun to coincide with spring break. But our event is a golf event, the PGA Tour golf event. But the reality is, we try to make it more than that for our community. It's fun. We get to go out and we get to have people come out that are golf fans, but also aren't golf fans, and just enjoy all the activations that we have around the course. And this past year was one of our most successful years. You went out this year. I don't know if you noticed how many people came out because we had such a good field, but I think the residual of that was people got to see exactly what we do, how much fun we get to have watching a PGA Tour golf event. And obviously a lot of that's made possible by our title sponsor, Valspar, and their parent company, Sherwin-Williams. But we're more than golf. And I think that's what we try to emphasize. And on top of putting on the event, we get to generate money for local charities. And the 150 plus copperheads that we have, I mean, that's our goal. We want to put on golf, but really we just want to give money back to this community. And this week, this Paint the Town Positive charity caravan gives us a chance to really touch all the charities and get in front of the charities that we're benefiting. And this is our second year doing it, and it's as much a success as we could possibly hope for.
Yeah, and Valspar, Rondé, is such a great partner because it does add this vibrance to the event. I've been going to Bay Hill since I lived in Orlando in the 80s, and it's a great event. Don't get me wrong, wonderful event, and MasterCard, a presenting sponsor, blah, blah, blah. But there's nothing like that little Valspar area with the bright paint and what they do for the community with and now what you're doing with painting the town positive. It's a perfect activation, and in my opinion, they couldn't have picked a better guy to spearhead that in you, man. You're absolutely crushing it.
Well, I thank you for saying that, but I got to give credit to Valspar. I mean, we're the most colorful PGA Tour tournament in the world for a reason, because of all the stuff that Valspar allows us to do, like the seven or eight murals that we've put up across the country. 5 of them here in town, and then all our winners end up getting a mural of their choice wherever they choose. And that's been one of the funnest things I've gotten to do. I mean, Sam Burns was our back-to-back champion 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
We got to go to Ruston, Louisiana, and put up a mural for him. The first one was Brant Snedeker in Tennessee. We went to Oklahoma when Taylor Moore won last year. And then this year we'll be looking for some place to put up a mural for Victor Hovland, our champion this year. So we do a lot with this tournament, and our sponsor is a big facilitator of that. Yeah. Obviously, we have great sponsorships around town. Habitat for Humanity, Tampa Bay Gulfside, Tampa General Hospital is probably one of our biggest ones. And it's amazing what our footprint has been in this community, and I've got to watch it grow over the past 10 years. It's really awesome, man.
It is. We're speaking with Rondé Barber, of course, 16-year veteran of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and a broadcaster as well, hosting the Barbershop with his twin brother, Tiki. Do you have a guest that you would love to sit down with and pick the brain of that you haven't gotten to yet, either on television or on radio, Rondé?
I mean, obviously, being in my realm and, now being in this position gives me a lot of opportunities to talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
I would love to have like like a Scotty Scheffler or a Rory or somebody big like that around our tournament to get on and be like, hey, tell me about what we do for y'all. PGA Tour is a monster, right? It's 48 events or however many events they have of the year, 36 regular season events, and being one of those lets you realize how just exclusive we are and just how unique an opportunity we have. Nationally to not only feature our sponsors, our title sponsor, but all the other charities that are involved with us as well. So I can talk all day long, but hearing other people's perspectives about what we bring to this area is one of the most rewarding things I get to do.
No question. Rondé on WFLA, you can check him out there. You launched a conversation that I find very intriguing about Tom Brady and the Buccaneers Ring of Honor. You kind of went viral on that one, and it's a very interesting proposition because undoubtedly the dude changed the culture in Tampa Bay, brought us a Super Bowl ring, brought us relevance in every realm. But as a legendary Buccaneer like yourself, is he a legendary Buccaneer, or is he just a legendary football player who we got to experience a couple seasons of, Rondé?
I think the latter of that is the most true. Right? He's on any market and probably elevated their team and pushed them towards a Super Bowl. But we're fortunate, man. Like, he finished his career here, had 3 great years. I mean, broke so many records. Will he be a Ring of Honor? I guarantee you he will. I was just asking the question: does he even need to be a Ring of Honor? Because he's such a mainstay with the Patriots for so many years. But look, Bruce Arians came in here, won a Super Bowl for us, and he was only coached for 4 years, I think, and he's in our Ring of Honor. There's a place for TB12 for sure. But I think it speaks really to just how good our organization has been that we could get a guy like Tom to come down to Florida, really change his profile, if you will, and then in fact get us a Super Bowl ring. It speaks to the legend that he is. He's an awesome player to have for us for so many years.
No doubt. And while we're on football, when we look at this year's Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield, another year of experience, another year in the system behind him. We have elite wide receiver core in Mr. Godwin and Mr. Evans. Defense looks solid. Right. What do you like for the Buccaneers this year, and what are going to be the challenges, Rondé Barber?
Well, they only got better on offense, drafting a Mecca Buka, a Buckeye to a buck, right?
Yeah.
I laud continually the job that Jason Light and his crew have done bringing in talent to this team. And, for those, let's call those quiet years before, Bruce got here and Tom got here, it was a little bit of a dry spell. But the team has been built so purposefully over the past couple of years. If the defense gets a little bit better, I look for big things. I mean, having won the South 4 years in a row speaks for itself.
Yeah.
But we know that they can get better too. Have a great quarterback. I think Baker's probably a better quarterback than people outside of this area realize. And then with the talent that he has at wide receiver, certainly at running back, we drafted even more talent on defense to supplement, what we have on that side of the ball. And I'm excited. I mean, you can't not be. Yes, Carolina got better. Yes, Atlanta got better.
Sure.
And who knows what's going on with the Saints, but I still think we're the cream of the crop in the NFC South.
Hell yeah. Rondé Barber is with the caravan of painting the town positive today and tomorrow, going all around the Tampa Bay area and dispersing the $1.3 million generated by the Valspar. The Valspar Championship is a huge event. Rondé, what is your low score on the Copperhead course? No mulligans, no breakfast balls, no nothing. I want to know what your low score is out there.
I've shot 1 under on Copperhead one time. It's a hard course. It is. It's one of the treats of our event. I mean, it's unique course to Florida just because of the elevation changes, and Innisbrook oversees Copperhead course in the fall, so it's a different profile than it is for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
and it's hard. It's a hard golf course, but the reality is pros love it. It's a great precursor to what they're going to see in Georgia a couple weeks later. We continue to get good fields. I think that's what has most surprised us, like as a board and as a management group, ProLink Sports, which Tracy West runs for us.
Yeah.
just the number of players that continue to come play us. We had 26 of the top 60 in the world last year, and it showed in our attendance. Last year was a phenomenal year, and we can only hope to grow on that. So
yeah, you will.
I'm excited where the future of Copperhead Cherries looks, and we got a 5-year commitment from Valspar last year, so they'll be with us through 2030. And our event will just continue to get better and better and better.
Yeah, you guys announced that at the media day that we had last year, and then promptly sent us out on the course in the pouring rain. And I will tell you, dude, as if Copperhead isn't difficult enough, hitting in tournament rough with a steady downpour, we got through 8 holes, and we're like, guys, what in the crap are we doing here? Let's put these clubs down and go get some steak at Packard's, for Christ's sake. It's ridiculous.
I chose not to play in that last year on media day. I played that course enough when it's perfect conditions, but it's tough conditions. It's almost not worth it.
Oh, dude,
if you're not a professional.
It was not worth it. I would rather get out to Avila with Ben Swig and you, and we'll get out there and play 18 soon. Hey, thanks for the time, man. I appreciate you so much, and congrats on the years, not just on the football field, but what you're doing off the field, paying back to this community that showed you so much love. It really speaks to your character, Rondé, and I appreciate what you're doing, and I appreciate the time, dude.
Thank you, man. I'm glad that I have a great team to work with at doing this, and our board and all the people that work for Tracy at ProLink Sports that help us. It's a fantastic journey. We'll just keep doing it. Charity Caravan is going to be a huge success. So follow it and on social media with these guys, and get to see some of the organizations within this community to get the benefit from having a great PGA Tour golf event at our beautiful Innisbrook Resort.
Yep. We'll see you out there soon, Rondé. Thanks a lot for the time. Have a great afternoon and enjoy the caravan, man.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yep, absolutely. See you, buddy. He's a good dude.
I was about to say, great cat.
God, he is, man. He gets it more than anybody. He and his brother both. They're just brilliant, solid athletes who are also personalities.
Yeah.
What a great guy. Hello, welcome to Drew Garabo Live. Who might you be?
Hey, Drew Garabo.
What the heck is going on? It's not Wednesday. What are you doing?
Well, because I'm calling you guys to make an announcement. Are you ready for this, Drew Garabo?
I think I'm ready. By the way, Jacob, I was in a store in Tarpon Springs this past weekend with my beautiful girlfriend with her massive hoots, and Casey Kasem's Top 40 came on, and we were like, oh my gosh, I wish Jacob was here so he could hear this Casey's Top 40 that's playing right now.
Yeah, but
massive hoots.
But that's not.
Oh, that's not why you called?
The reason why I'm calling.
Oh, all right.
The reason why I'm calling you guys is because you want to guess what happened yesterday, Drew Garabo?
Let's see what happened. I don't know. Mo, any ideas on what might have happened?
Yesterday was Monday. Oh, man. Monday. Nothing really happened on a Monday, Jake.
No, I made a nice piece of black garlic ahi tuna for dinner. Gosh, Jacob, we just don't know. What happened yesterday?
Something happened. This is a big announcement. I moved into my own house, Drew Garabo. Can you believe that?
Whoa, wait, what? Not the group home, but your very own abode?
Yeah, my very own house. Yeah, I'm in Cares 4. Now I'm in Brandon, Florida now.
Oh, well, man, that's lovely. There's a Twin Peaks out there, I understand. You got a Pin Chasers bowling alley. You got JC Subs. You got all the trappings of home.
And plus, I'm closer to Caleb and Carolina now. So,
that's great news. Boy, from Rondé to Jacob, this is just one heck of a day.
Homeowner.
I'm telling you. And in moments, we'll have your next word on the pay, yay, yay, gay, gay, KK, vey thing.
And everything is in place. I got my clothes in my drawers and everything. So everything's getting into place. So it's taking us a little bit of a time, though, to get it back in place, So everything might not be in the place that it is. But, hey, you know what? But speaking of Caleb's been from 11 a.m. till almost 5 p.m. just getting this house ready for me, Drew Garabo. I mean, you should see my room. It's a bigger room. I got I got my exercise bike in my living room, and there's 2 TVs. There's one in the dining room and one in the living room. Can you believe that? So
let me ask you this, Jacob. How many Ollipops can you fit into that big wide refrigerator of yours?
Great question, Maurice, because he loves the Ollipops. You love those Ollipops.
Okay. Well, I know that they're big cans, so.
Speaking of big cans, my girlfriend Sarah
got some massive
hoots for days. She got big old cans, Jacob.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay. So today's Ollipop. When I guess what Ollipop it was for Garabo, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm in my own home, Drew Garabo.
Oh, I'm excited for you, Jacob. I can tell you're thrilled. Is it Tutti Frutti? Tutti Frutti?
No, it's not. No.
Misspoke.
It's not. Cat name, you want to guess?
Cinnamon Raisin.
Oh, Cinnamon Raisin.
No.
Is it Can of Hoops?
No, it's not Can of Hoops. It was a grape Ollipop.
Oh, grape. Sure. Yep, grape. Well, listen.
I'm loving my home, Drew Garabo. So, Drew Garabo, guess what? I can't wait to tell Promo John this tomorrow on the show tomorrow,
Well, Promo John might even be listening right now. By the way, go like the photo on the Bone Instagram and Facebook of Promo John and Dizzy and JoJo so we can all see the JoJo butt photo.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't wait to speak to you tomorrow for Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy. Jacob, can you believe that?
Yeah. This is the first one from my new home, Drew Garabo. Can you believe that? The first one.
So exciting. Oilers or Panthers tonight, Jacob? What do you think?
I'm not so sure. I'm going for the Panthers. I'm not so sure. By the way, Drew Garabo, I tried to get your I tried to get your video with all the ladies in it, though, and it's not coming up on my smart TV. Can you believe that? I tried.
Yeah, I can, unfortunately.
Seems like that TV's pretty dumb.
It doesn't sound too smart to me, Jacob. But listen, we love you, buddy, and I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow.
I can't believe I made it to my new house, Drew Garabo, yesterday.
Oh, Promo John just texted me and said, "Go, Jacob. Is Robert Martin going to do the dishes in your new house?"
No, he's not.
Oh.
I won't.
Right.
I probably won't see him until next Friday, though, because this Friday we're off because of Juneteenth. So
free at last. Absolutely. Well, thank you, Jacob. We love you, buddy, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. From my new house, right?
From your brand new house. We'll speak to you tomorrow at 4 for Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy. Thank you, buddy.
Okay. I'm so happy I'm in my new house, Drew Garabo. This is always what I wanted. I've always wanted to have my own home.
So happy for you, Jacob. Thank you, buddy. We love you.
I'm excited about this, Drew Garabo. I'm going to go jam out now.
Go jam out. Wait, you can't jam out and listen to talk radio. He's not going to be jamming out to us.
No.
He's going to be jamming out to friggin' Dan Kelly reruns. Hello, who are you?
Hey, it's Big Nose Billy.
What up, BNB?
Hey, I just got to say, hearing Rondé Barber gave me PTSD.
Oh,
because
no.
I've only been living in Tampa for 5 years.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, he ruined my dreams. I'm an Eagles fan because I'm from Philly.
Yeah, that Donovan
And
McNabb.
when he intercepted that pick, I cried. I was a teenager, and I cried.
Yeah.
And thank you for doing that to me, Drew.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I didn't mean to make you cry, Big Nose Billy, but that was an iconic play for Tampa Bay Buccaneers football and for the entire area. And it's so weird in sports because one team's celebration is another team's worst moment.
Yeah.
And Donovan McNabb serving that one up to Rondé and letting him take it back all the way had to hurt
And
as
we
a Philly
both
fan.
won. We both won 2 Super Bowls since then, so we're even right now.
Boom, there we go. And who knows what's going to happen this year? Maybe maybe Buccaneers, Eagles in the NFC Championship. Who knows?
Jalen Hurts. I don't know. I don't think anybody can beat him, Drew.
He's
I don't
tough.
think anybody can beat him.
He's tough, but football is a team sport, my guy. Good speaking with you, Billy.
Thank you. See you, Mo.
Hey, see you, Billy.
JWA Part 2. If it's not too much to ask, I'd love to hear about this black garlic ahi tuna. I'm down for a new recipe. Well, here's the recipe. Walk into a Sprouts, ask them to give you the black garlic ahi tuna, take it home, and make it. I don't marinate it myself or anything. I love that you think enough about me that I would, but no, you get it at Sprouts in the seafood.
What does it say? Say it again.
Black garlic ahi tuna.
There's your recipe.
Boom. Put that bitch in a cast iron skillet, 3 minutes on each side. Put it atop a bed of leafy greens with some goat cheese, peppers, tomatoes. You're good to go. There's my recipe. Hello, who are you?
How you doing, Drew?
Good.
I just want to say,
hey,
you're a hell of a guy, man. You know, I've been listening to you for a long time, and the support you've shown for Jacob two-time, and watching his progression in his life.
It's awesome,
over
isn't
these
it?
years, and it's been a beautiful thing. And you've been there, a big part of his journey.
Thanks,
and, I just want to say, thank you.
Thank you.
And keep doing the good work, man.
Thanks, brother. It brings me a lot of joy to hear how happy Jacob is in his brand new house, jamming out.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is
Shells. If you enjoy casual seafood at a great price on a paper plate with plastic silverware, Shells is your spot. That's your word on the Mike Calta Vacay. Nope. I knew I was going to get it wrong. The Mike Calta Vacay Payday keyword. Shells. Go win money. Thank you. Hello. Who are you?
Hey, Drew. This is Josh. How are you?
Vacay Payday. See, if you say it wrong enough times, you won't be able to say it right. And Vacay Payday. Hi, what's up, dude? Hey.
I'm going to preload this by saying I'm going through some tough stuff. And
what's wrong? You want to talk about it, or do you not want to talk about it?
Well, I've actually talked to you guys about it briefly in the past with regards to like my divorce and my PTSD and stuff like that. And I wanted to bring something up to you. I'm extremely irritated with the way that people just throw out this PTSD over some BS experience that they had. And I hope that from your mindset with regards to your nephew and the words that come along with that you'll be somewhat receptive to this. Because, of course, you and John do it. And a lot of people do it. But when I hear that, it crushes me, because if you've never had PTSD, there's no way for you to understand the agony that people like us go through every single day. I woke up at 11 years old and found my dad dead of suicide. I was the one that discovered him, and that's what I think about every single morning when I wake up at 5 a.m. every single day.
May I just interject real quick?
Of course.
Because they say assumptions kill. They say assuming makes an ass out of you and me. Your PTSD is perfectly legitimate, just like someone else's PTSD, which may not be born in as traumatic of an event as seeing one's dad unaliving himself. But other people's PTSD is perfectly real as well. I was physically assaulted 100%. In 2004, and as a result, it kind of messed me up a little bit. Is it PTSD? Probably. I was violently beaten within an inch of my life and had to go to the hospital for it. So when I say PTSD, I think I suffered a traumatic event that I still
of course.
Kind of. So, I get where you're coming from. People might casually use, gosh, after that call, I got PTSD or blah, 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 blah. But that.
Yeah, well, like the caller right before, like two callers before me that called in and said he had PTSD from something. It's just the diminishing of the value or the importance of what goes through it. Like saying I have PTSD from going to McDonald's and being shorted on my McNuggets, or from seeing such a horrible movie. Like, to me, it's just... And like I said, I preloaded this call by saying I'm going through a lot of stuff, so I may very well just be acting out on emotion and may very well regret this phone call. But I thought that somebody with your type of mindset that is so caring and is so progressive and thoughtful, that it might be an opportunity for me to make a point that could potentially resonate with other people that have resonated with your stance on certain things, because it very much is something that I will live with for the rest of my life. And by all means, do I absolutely, and I do have a psych degree, and by all means, do I 100% agree with your explanation of your experience. I would absolutely align with that. It's purely in these instances where people are using it as just like a joke, like a jovial expression
I
to
get
say
where you're
how
coming from. Like they treat it with the casualness that you don't particularly care for, given the traumatic events that you went through. Totally understand that. What I like to do is examine intent. I don't think anyone intends to make you feel worse about what happens. I understand that it does, but you have the power to go, all right, those people don't struggle with what I struggle with. I have good friends who served in the military and saw and participated in atrocities over there, and it left them with post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, etc. And
absolutely,
and you're heroic for living every new day. Others might hear what you're saying and go, "Gosh, that's a pretty inconsequential thing to get hung up on." But you have every right to be upset about it if you want. I'm
not upset. I just wanted to bring attention to it because and you're right. You're right. 100% you're right. I had the choice to either say, I can let this piss me off and I can hang on to this, or I can just say, it is what it is and just move on. I don't care, live my life and do the best that I can. But there's so many people out there that have full-fledged PTSD that don't speak up, that are not getting the treatment for it, and they are struggling so hard. And there's people like me that are getting treatment that are still struggling every day when they wake up with flashbacks and just waking up crying or just on medication they don't want to be on. And it just, for those people specifically, I feel that they may not have the nerve, the guts, or whatever you want to call it to make a phone call like this to such a large audience and platform that you have. So that was all I wanted to share, and I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, man. Thanks. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
800-771-1025. Hello there.
Hey, Drew. That last caller just really needs to get over it. I mean, PTSD is just a figure of speech. When I say it's raining cats and dogs, it's not literally raining cats and dogs. It's just a figure of speech, and because his feelings are hurt, I'm sorry, but he just needs to get over it.
All right. I don't know that that's going to help. Telling someone they need to get over something rarely helps. Like telling a young lady in your life, like, oh, well, you just need to get over it, that's going to go very well. Hello there.
Yeah, wow. Getting over it is definitely not the case. So I just wanted to empathize with that guy that just called. I really understood where he was coming from.
Good for you.
At the same point, I think that we kind of live in a time right now where, words like PTSD or bipolar or narcissism have kind of been brought into society as a way of just describing someone that you maybe not like their behavior.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it could be offensive to someone who really has these ailments, and I think that kind of opened my eyes a little bit. So I really appreciated his call, because I think maybe I would throw around the words, willy-nilly, like PTSD and narcissism, and maybe they're not on the level that they're the respect that they deserve.
By the way, let's not throw around the term willy-nilly either, because willy-nilly was a gentleman who in the 1920s went to an elementary school with an axe and bludgeoned to death 35 children. So let's not throw around that term.
So you're saying don't be willy-nilly with the term willy-nilly.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so let's be careful with our words. By the way,
I learned two things today.
You didn't. I completely made that up.
Believe that.
Hello, willy-nilly.
Hello.
Who is willy-nilly? Hi.
I'm Willie. Nah. Hey, all right, I'm sorry, Drew. I started that off bad. Hey, so that last guy, like what he was just saying about the caller with the PTSDs, I was kind of going to say the same thing, but I think that there is a problem amongst mental health in general where the psychiatrists and psychologists and doctors are way over prescribing this. So like some person might have been told by a doctor and prescribed medicine to get money through their insurance that they have PTSD. And it might be for something, really small, but I would say that, that happens in every mental disorder, and it's all overprescribed.
Like when we go like, oh, you're bipolar, we mean that to mean like moody or whatever, but there are people who have bipolar, personality disorder or whatever.
Yeah, but you could say fickle. People just don't have good vocabulary anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
I think ADD gets thrown around a lot as well.
Which, if they had diagnoses like that when I was in high school, oh my God.
Yeah. Sometimes you just don't give a damn on what somebody's talking about. You just fade out.
That's exactly it. I don't have ADD or ADHD. No. I just have an aversion to people talking about boring crap, so I start thinking about squirrels and nudity.
Exactly. I just really have no interest in this.
Think about that. It never happened in a class I was interested in.
No.
It was never like theater arts or language. It would be like
riveted.
Biology or history. I'm like,
math.
I wonder what Farrah Fawcett's doing right now. 800-771-1025. We're going to come back, and Matthew Stafford's wife is in the news because of something she's advocating that she says makes her a better parent. The thing is, it might also make her a felon. I'll tell you what it is next on Drew Garabo Live. Jeff Borum is your guy if you need to know about real estate. I don't know anything about real estate. I know a little about a lot. You can call me on just about any subject, and I can fake my way through an answer. But Jeff Borum is the guy you want for that once-in-a-lifetime home sale or home purchase. Jeff Borum is your guy. Team Borum is with eXp Realty. Look, buying a home and selling a home, one of the most monumental decisions you'll ever make in your entire life. You want a guy who has been in this area for a long time, who knows the area, who works here, who has connections with mortgage companies, with marketing companies. He has a database of buyers to the point where you might have a buyer for your home and you haven't even listed it yet. You go to teamborum.com, BORHAM, and find out how much your home is really worth for free right now. Jeff Borum is your guy. And with Jeff, you've got options. Buy your home, sell your home, or rent your home, and there's no risk. He'll let you out of the contract at any time. Google him right now, BORHAM, and you can be packing tonight.
You're listening to Drew Garabo Live on 102.5 The Bone. Summer is here, and it's time to take that weekend getaway to Vegas, or maybe book that Alaskan cruise. But maybe inflation has kicked you right in the wallet. Well, leave it to Mike Calta to cancel his new order of 14 refrigerators just to give you the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Listen for the keyword every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get it and enter it in the free 102.5 The Bone app, and you could win $1,000. That's $1,000 that you can use towards a beach vacation, or to buy your own refrigerator, or to just buy a bunch of beer, stay home, and drink them. You know, like a staycation. It's the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday from 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farrah and Farrah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Quick update for my driver's Hillsborough side. Looks like they were able to get that disabled vehicle out of the left lane. Traffic is getting back up to speed in that area. Good news there. Unfortunately, we do have a new crash to report. This is going to be East Hillsborough Avenue at North Falkenberg Road. Don't know any lane closures just yet, but definitely can see a slowdown in that area right now. Bridges there still looking good. They are running up to speed and accident-free, and seeing the usual slowdowns on the interstate's Hillsborough side. I'm Ashley with traffic.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
Save time and money with a PVC fence in a box from Fence Outlet. It comes with everything you need for an average backyard of 120 feet, starting at $2,140. Go to fenceoutlet.com for more information and store locations. License number C10252 and C10803.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAW-FRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are conquering the unconquerable. Our experts are leading the way with innovative regenerative medicines and biotherapeutics that can repair diseased, injured, or defective tissues and organs to help treat people with chronic medical conditions. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota, where the low and locked-in sales event is going on all month long. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Sun, Toyota.com.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
The heat is on, and when the heat is on, your AC is on. And when the AC is on, your money is gone. But Solar Bear has a better way to cool down your bills. Go solar now and get 12 months with 0 power payments. That's a full year of energy on the house, literally and figuratively. Solar Bear is Florida's trusted solar company, locally owned, going 10 years strong, and backed by thousands of 5-star reviews. Stop letting the power company cash in on your summer, and more importantly, stop renting your power from the power companies. Call Solar Bear or visit SolarBear.com and own your power before prices rise again.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot, $479 per month, or a new Honda Accord Hybrid, just $359 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda, online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-880-6363. That's 1-800-880-6363. Or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. 1-800-880-6363. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Kendrick Lamar. This is my favorite song by him.
Martin had a dream. Martin had a dream. Kendrick have a dream. All my life I want money and power. Respect my mind or die from leisure. I pray my get big as the Eiffel Tower so I can the world for 72 hours. Damn, I got amazing. Damn, I feel amazing. My mind is living on cloud nine and this nine is never on vacation. Start up that Maserati and vroom, vroom, I'm racing. Popping in the lobby and I pray they don't find her. Then I pray you niggas is hating. Shooters go after Judas. Jesus Christ, if I live life on my knees, ain't no need to do this. Park it in front of looters. Next to that church is chicken. All you just losers. All my niggas is winning, screaming all my life.
So we might be going to war. I just don't know a good segue to that. I have been reading the same internet, Al Gore's internet, if you will, that you do. Iran has said that the world should get ready for something it has never seen before.
Here we go.
Iranian state media has issued a chilling warning saying there is a surprise tonight that the world will remember for centuries. The New York Times reported about an hour ago that Iran officials are ready to launch attacks on U.S. military bases if America enters the war. Officials are reporting that President Donald Trump is set to deliver an urgent nationwide address soon. If that happens before we get out of here, we will obviously have that for you. I'm reading that Trump is holding a Situation Room crisis meeting on Iran as 4 B-52 nuclear bombers prepare for launch after the president's Ayatollah death threat. So you can just, that doomsday clock.
Oh.
You could just bump that. It's about 11:59 and 43 seconds.
Well, at the very least, we picked the best time to have a Fox News host head the military. And serendipity at its finest.
The ratings are going to be great. Oh, that's
exactly
what really matters in this grand scheme of things. But in the meantime, let's keep you distracted and entertained. 800-771-1025 is the number. Matthew Stafford's wife, Kelly, said that, and this was very surprising because I think they're a very religious couple. Not that gummies are anti-God or anything, but Ms. Stafford has candidly revealed the indulgence that helps her become a better parent. Weed gummies. Mrs. Stafford, age 36, confessed the candies help take the edge off after particularly long days and calm her down. She does wrestle with guilt over consuming the products, according to this article in the Daily Mail. Gummies are great. Kelly, who has twins, Sawyer and Chandler, age 8, plus 6-year-old Hunter and 4-year-old Tyler, said on the latest episode of her podcast, The Morning After, honestly, sometimes I feel like gummies make me a better parent, adding that they calm her down and it's like a glass of wine. The conversation came about because Kelly enjoyed a gummy from Buddy's Cannabis, which she praised as her favorite. I called it the glass of patience. By the time you get to bed and bath, it makes you a better parent. I don't see anything wrong with that.
I mean, is this breaking news that being whacked out makes you deal with children easier? Come on, man.
Like, if you're smoking weed all day around your kids, that's a different conversation, obviously. But at the end of I can't imagine the stress of 4 boys.
Oh.
I had 1 boy, and he was pretty well behaved. Still pretty stressful. 4 boys and trying to wrangle that situation.
The thing is, though, Drew, by the second child, you have a preview of what a third and a fourth would be. So you've got nobody to blame but yourself.
That is true. Like, you have 2 kids and you know what it looks like. It's like, oh, let me add more.
You're right.
More to this mix.
You absolutely know what it's going to look like. So,
I can't believe that I used to do gummies and try to function in society. Like, we used to be like, oh, yeah, we're going out. Let's take a couple gummies. Now, for me, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what, but, like, when I get home, I make dinner, miss Jeopardy because of this new stupid schedule. And, usually there's sports on. Thank God there's still hockey and NBA. And about in the first quarter of basketball or the first period of hockey, boom, 10 millis, 20 millis. And I sleep like a baby. I started having sleep disruption with chemo. I used to sleep through the night no matter what. And then I don't know if it was trauma from the hospital, not to abuse the term trauma, but sometime during my treatment, I started waking up at 3 o'clock every morning, and I hated it. And so I started taking gummies, and guess what? I sleep through the night. Do I feel great when I wake up? I feel good. I feel a little bit lethargic.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, there's that little like, oh, God, I got to fight through this. But that's why you only do like 20 millis during the week. Weekends, 100 millis, I'm comatose. Hello there. Who are you?
This is Q. How you doing, Drew?
What's up, dude?
Listen, my ex-wife and I had 3 boys in 25 and a half months from the oldest to the youngest.
Oof.
And bath time with 3 toddlers like that, especially boys when they get old enough, can be stressful. I applaud her for taking the gummies instead of drinking in front of her kids.
Honestly,
they don't see her take the gummy.
Yeah. Any parent who would judge her for doing that, but then goes out to the Applebee's or the Ruby Tuesday or whatever and enjoys a couple of cocktails in front of their kids,
absolutely,
you got no room to talk there.
That's exactly what I was thinking. There's people that are going to come out against her and saying, oh, this, that, and the other thing. A lot of these weed gummies, you can buy them at a regular store because they're only 0.3%, and they will help you fall asleep.
There you go, dude. I'm a big fan of sleep.
Me too.
Thank you, man. He said this, that, and the other thing, and it made me think of something that I've noticed black people say, like no white people ever say it, and it's the coolest thing that black people say. This, that, and the third. Instead of this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah.
I've noticed a couple of basketball-related podcasts I watch. They always go, this, that, and the third. That is such a cool thing to say.
Yeah, I haven't heard that, but yeah, I like it.
This, that, and the third is such a neat way to put that. And neat is such a white way to put that. That is keen. Yeah, it's getting reported all over the place. Breaking news, Iranian state TV has said tonight a great surprise will occur, one that the world will remember for centuries.
Can they pinpoint a time? Because I'm trying to decide whether I need to tape hockey or not. I mean, they're being real flip with this. I mean, people have lives, Drew.
That's true. And
I got to wait around all night.
You're right. With a pivotal Game 6.
Come on.
Of NHL action, where if the Oilers can somehow find a way to win, there will be a Game 7 in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Having a timetable from Iran would be really, really cool.
Really helpful.
But what is it? The world will see something it's never seen. What is that? What? I hope it's not an attack on our soil.
I got to be honest with you. It's getting harder and harder to show something that the wacky world hasn't seen because we are completely off the rails.
The world has seen plenty. Trump demands unconditional surrender in warning to Iran.
I'm sure that will.
I don't see that one happening.
Yeah.
But these are things that are beyond the focus of our control. So
that was one of his big selling points that he's about to lose. Well, he never got us into a foreign war. Yeah. That was a huge selling point.
Yeah, and a lot of the people who voted for Donald Trump voted against the war machine.
Absolutely, and we're America first. Well, I don't know if we got any land over in Iran.
Iranian military targeting Israeli. This is 13 minutes ago. Iranian military targeting Israeli air bases from which attacks on Iran were launched. State-run news said. Russia demands Israel stop illegal attacks on Iran and accuses the West of manipulating. Oh, man.
Well, I mean, I'm not getting. a preemptive strike, you know, I mean, bad guys can have nuclear weapons too. That's just how it is, man.
That is the thing, and that's what Sarah and I were talking about over the weekend. It's like, what gives us the right to say you can't have nukes?
Yeah, right. You can't advance your technology with your own scientists and your own research.
Yeah, like you can't be trusted. We can, because we're the mighty U.S.
Yeah.
We can handle it. And the countries that are cool with us, they're cool too, but because we don't like your ideology, we don't like you having nukes. That does seem kind of weird. But then again, are you going to sleep well at night knowing Iran has nukes?
I just figured they already did. Yeah. But then the Israel thing, okay? You know, Israel is decimating Palestine because of an unprovoked attack.
Yeah.
And now you're going to go and do an unprovoked attack? You got to wait till you're provoked, man. I mean, that's the schoolyard rules.
By the way, if John Senning and Dizzy are listening, the post on the Bone Facebook page got to 1,000 likes. So let's drop the JoJo butt video, please.
Let's see that ass. Yeah. If anything could stop Iran from doing what they're going to do. Now, this is something the world may not have seen before.
Boy, you just read some of these comments. Shave the beard already. Why would another grown man care about what type of facial hair another man, like...
Oh, I thought they were talking to JoJo. I was real confused. I'll just say it. Okay. Yeah, I know that.
I don't understand that. Like, Sonny's got a glorious beard. If I had a beard like that, I would never shave it.
Right.
It's amazing.
That's the same thing Mike Calta was, or maybe Galvin. Someone called and Mike hung up on him and said, "Stop calling women pumpkin." And then he hung up on him. He goes, "No. Why do you care if another guy calls a girl pumpkin?
Right.
Why do you care if John Senning has a beard?"
I have yet to hear any woman complain that Mike Calta called her pumpkin, and I've never heard a pumpkin complain that Mike Calta has called a woman pumpkin. Like, what does a dude care? Until women go, "Oh, don't objectify me like that," then shut up about it.
Is calling a woman pumpkin objectifying her?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so. I never look at a pumpkin sexually.
My cat was pumpkin, so every time he says pumpkin, I just go, my cat's dead. 800-771-10. I guess it's better than calling a woman dead cat, though. Yeah. All right, hang tight. We're going to come back, and we are going to give away a prize. I am swinging for the fences here. This is a ridiculous idea. It will probably fail, but I had the idea when driving home last night, which means it's probably a terrible idea, but I will use it to give away some of the fantastic prizes that Mike O has given us to give away. 800-771-1025. That's next on Drew Garabo Live. Achieva Credit Union helped save my butt when it came to fraud. There I was at home on a weeknight. Received a call, not a text message, a call. "Hello there. We are with the fraud department of your credit union. We need to ask you a couple of questions. Did you make a purchase?" "No, I didn't make that." "Well, we need to pause your account. Give us your login information." Right there on my text, it said, "An Achieva employee will never ask you for this information over the phone." But this smarter than the average bear, not talk show host, gave them my information. They got access to my account and started to drain it. If this happens to you with the bank, you might be out the money. If I were a bank customer, I might never see that money again. But instead, I'm a member of Achieva Credit Union, and they got it taken care of, shutting my account down pronto, getting my money back pronto. They didn't do this because I'm some guy who talks on the radio. They did it because I am a member of Achieva Credit Union, and you should be too. ACHIEVACU.com for Achieva Credit Union.
You're listening to Drew Garabo Live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
All right, still reporting on that earlier traffic crash that we have going on Hillsborough side, and this is going to be Hillsborough Avenue East at North Falkenberg Road, definitely causing a slowdown, but I do not see any road closures due to that accident at this time. Also, St. Pete said we do have a crash, 34th Street North at US 19, and the two right lanes are blocked right now. Interstate still seeing the slowdowns Hillsborough side. Bridge is looking good, running up to speed and accident-free. I'm Ashley with traffic.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
Hey, did you hear the Furman Chevrolet of Brandon Summer Savings event is going on right now? Sounds like a perfect time for a new car to me. You know, Furman Chevy Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. They've got Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory to choose from, tariff-free, and Brad Wise and my friends at Furman Chevy Brandon do business the right way. No surprise dealer installed options you're forced to buy, no inflated market adjustments. Go see why they're Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer and Chevrolet's Dealer of the Year. And together, let's drive. Visit them today on Automo Drive in Brandon or online anytime at FurmanChevy.com.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota has an unbelievable 30-year anniversary sale. You buy one, you get one 30% off for replacement windows and patio doors. They are affordable, they are thorough, they are efficient and polite. You will love the work they do for you in beautifying your home. Renewal by Anderson, bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Jersey College is a nursing school where faculty know how to give you the resources and support you need with encouragement and real connection.
Hi, my name is Ebony and I'm a graduate of Jersey College. I felt like Jersey College truly cared about me. This experience was a life changer for me. It's a great feeling. You have to try. Don't doubt yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
Let the professionals at Fence Outlet save you time and money. We handle everything from the free estimate to the install. We do it all. And you get 0% financing. So come into Fence Outlet or visit fenceoutlet.com today. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Drew Garabo here. There's never a bad time to do something kind for someone you love or even for yourself. I mean, you should love yourself, right? Gold and Diamond Source gets that. That's why this June, you'll get 15% off all birthstone jewelry, something that's meaningful, not mass-produced. Gold is at an all-time high. Now is the best time to trade in your worn-out jewelry. You know you've got that piece that you haven't worn since the Nixon administration. Trade it in and get maximum value at Gold and Diamond Source. You thinking about proposing? I won't tell. Buy a diamond. They'll give you 40% off the mounting. And dig this, 5-year interest-free financing as well. That $5,000 piece becomes just $83 a month. You can't afford not to do that. Of course, you can't forget the beautiful and affordable Emma Leak line as well. Shop the local, family-owned, community-minded, just good people. Gold and Diamond Source, 3800 Ulmerton Road. They're the real deal.
The bigger, better, faster summer event is on at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Get deals on over 1,000 vehicles in stock during the Employee Pricing Plus event. Save up to $15,000 on new 2025 models, and your first 3 payments are on us. And don't forget to visit our website and enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. It's all happening at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Drinking and driving don't mix. If you've been injured by a drunk driver, we're Bernetti PA and we sue drunk drivers. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, and Pinellas.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
Market volatility isn't slowing down. If you're nearing retirement, now is not the time to wait and see. Every day of uncertainty can put your future at risk. It's time to diversify. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I want you to know you can create certainty, locking in guaranteed income for life. This means predictable, stable cash flow, even in turbulent times. You've worked too hard to leave your retirement to chance. Right now, there are options to receive up to 30% upfront or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't wait. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. Any examples provided are hypothetical. Annuities are issued with prospectus and sales brochures and should be reviewed carefully before funding as features and benefits vary. DBA in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Big news. Newsmax just went public on the New York Stock Exchange. And millions like you are joining our news revolution. Newsmax is now the 4th highest rated news channel, just behind CNN. Reuters says we're one of the top news brands in America. 40 million Americans go to Newsmax for shows with Rob Schmidt, Greta Van Susteren, Rob Finnerty, and more. So download our free Newsmax app on your smartphone or TV and start watching. President Trump says Newsmax is truly terrific. Get the free Newsmax app and check out Newsmax shares on the stock exchange. Go to newsmaxinvest.com. That's newsmaxinvest.com. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor shall there be any sale of securities in any jurisdiction in which such an offer would be unlawful.
Summer is here, and it's time to eat, sip, and bar hop in downtown St. Pete. Visit DTSPSummernights.com to win a $200 gift card to some of the best hotspots, like Whiskey Exchange, Who's on First, Dublin Drop, There Goes the Neighborhood, and Tequila Daisy.
When it really matters, choose Farrah and Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. A scattering of showers and storms around for a time tonight and then becoming mostly clear. Lows about 78. The summer sing-along continues on Wednesday. Sunshine early, a scattering of afternoon storms, and high temperatures in the low to mid-90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Say it again. All right, let's give away some stuff. Nero fiddles while Rome burns. 800-771-1025 is our number. Don't forget the Mike Calta Vacay Payday. Hey, got it right. Every weekday starting at 8 o'clock, every hour on the hour, you got a chance to win a whole bunch of money. Just download the Bone app. Be listening to Mike Calta at 8 and 9. Johnny B at 10. JP at 11 and 12, Setting Show at 1, 2, and 3, and us at 4 and 5 for your word to enter into the Bone app and then win yourself a whole bunch of money. That easy. Mike O gave us some great stuff to give away this week. Bone Thugs and Harmony at 3-6 Mafia at the Amp, September 20th. Busch Gardens Summer Nights. And if you don't win those and you'd like to take your group to Busch Gardens or Adventure Island this summer, just shoot me an email, drew@theboneonline.com. It'd be my honor to escort you in. I can get 4 people in plus myself every day. I love doing it again tomorrow morning, and I can't wait. Day to remember and yellow card at the Amp on September 27th. And just announced 21 Pilots, Blurry Face, at the Amp on October 11th. They banned that 97X, pretty much broke. I remember they played very, very early in the day at a next big thing, like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. And here's how we're going to give this away. And it's kind of a morbid place that it comes from, but sometimes that's where good ideas stem from. The Minnesota assassin killed 2, injured 2 more, I believe. The 6-word text that he sent to his family shortly after he murdered a Democratic lawmaker and her husband. These 6 words that they're saying are chilling and appalling. Dad went to war last night. I want you to write a horror story in 6 words. Just 6 words. You don't even need to think about a haiku, which is 575 syllables, not words. You just give me 6 words that could shock you, chill you, terrify you, devastate you, and we'll give you something. Mo, here are my 6 right here. 800-771-1025. Oh, I just threw you the notepad. I didn't want to say them on the air in case anybody, I don't want to give anybody an idea. But those are the 6. Like, I was thinking to myself, can you really use 6 words to terrify someone?
It's good. Very good.
Those 6 words, those are pretty terrifying, right?
Only because they're true.
Right. Drew Garabo Live, how can I help you?
Hey, Drew, what's up?
Hi.
I'm going to go with women and children are easy.
I'm going to go with you don't know how to count.
Yes.
Women and children are easy. What kind of a moron are you? What kind of moron are you? Hey, that's 6.
I don't even, even if he had 6 words, maybe he needed that 6 word for it to make sense. Why is that chilling?
It's not. That is a guy who was on hold to win something and just didn't have the wherewithal to hang up and wanted to, like, I guess, try. Hello there. Who are you?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm really good. Thank you. And yourself?
I'm very well, thank you very much. And I also am looking forward to tonight's hockey game, just to throw that in there.
That's good to know.
It's going to be a good hockey game.
Well, it'll distract us from hopeful, global annihilation. So we got that.
Oh my God! Seriously,
which is nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 6 words.
That's right.
Murder, suicide, burning, drowning, burnt, bomb.
I don't think people understand. I knew I was swinging for the fences. I knew that I was really reaching here, and I just thought that maybe somebody would pick up what I'm putting down, not just 6 random terrible words. Drew Garabo Live, hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Melissa. How are you, Drew?
I'm good, Melissa. Thank you. I'm very hopeful that you're going to absolutely nail this.
You know what, Drew? For you, I will.
Yay!
How about this? They buried me. I heard laughing.
They buried me. I heard laughing. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's
not bad.
Be a nice little horror story.
Hang on. They buried me. I heard laughing. All right. You know what? Line 4 at least got the concept of what we're trying to do here.
Yes.
So thank you for that. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Okay, I'm going to try. Check your children. Are they safe?
Not bad. More of a cautionary warning. Check.
Yeah, it's not chilling. It's just it's a yeah.
Like your kids being watched by Michael Jackson. Didn't add up.
He squeezed in.
Yeah. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, I have 6 words for you.
Please.
I'm from the government, here to help.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad. Terrifying words. 800-771-1025. 6 chilling words after the 6-word text from the Minnesota assassin. Dad went to war last night. Hello there. Who are you?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Denny.
What up, dude?
I killed them all without regret.
Okay. More of the confession of a murderer, but
you also need context. They may have all deserved to die.
that's right. We don't know who they were.
Yeah, who was they?
CMF Davis, old school, said, I am pregnant and it's yours. That could be terrifying to some, could be overjoyous for some, but terrifying to others.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there. Who are you?
I'm Jason. How you doing?
Hey, Jason. Very well. Thank you. What's up?
I got 6 words for you.
All right.
The office toilet will not flush.
Little too close to home. I tried to flush. It didn't happen. There was a backup. I didn't know we were supposed to report such a thing. I apologize to anyone who was inconvenienced by my turds. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. Thank you. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
I am drowning and can't swim.
That actually brings me joy. 800-771-1025. Nobody throw that dude life preserver.
Nah.
Please, that's 6 words. Drew Garabo Live, hello.
When you sleep, I'll be watching.
That's good. That's really, really good. How about roaches crawl in your mouth tonight? Drew Garabo Live, hello.
Hello.
What up?
My 6 words are, there's someone inside my house.
Not bad.
Let me throw one out at you, Drewbert.
Yeah, Mo.
The shake machine is not working.
Yeah, that's very accurate most of the time when you go to that place. Hello, who are you?
Mike Lyon.
What up?
6 words.
Yeah.
You want to hear him?
No, I'd like for you to remain silent so that I can use my Kreskin-like ability and extract them from your brain without you saying a word.
Cancer hits your family very unexpectedly.
I liked it better before you said the words. 800-771-1025. Cancer hit your family very unexpectedly. Okay. I mean, yeah. Hello. High hopes. Hello. Hello. Hi.
Hi. Don't look out your window tonight.
Why not? Don't look out your window tonight. 800-771-1025.
Needs more.
Yeah, it needs a little bit more. Mine, just to give you an example of what I'm looking for. If someone had called with my 6 words, I would have given them a prize. And that is, everyone you love will leave you. Terrifying.
Sure.
Devastating.
Heartbreaking.
Kevin Lawton, he gets me. I just don't love you anymore. And he even went so far as to specify he didn't mean me personally, which is good because, we've been homies since high school, for crying out loud. We have so much, Kevin. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew.
Hi.
I'm going to go with I just killed your entire family.
Those are 6 chilling words. Your oldest son tasted like chicken. See?
Wow.
That's prize-worthy right there.
That's brutal.
Hello there. Who are you? New Nickelback album streaming live today. Huh? Hello there. Who are you?
Hey, it's Alan.
Hi.
All right, here it is.
Yeah.
Son, please sit down. I'm pregnant.
Again, that might be a joyous occasion to some.
If you have to tell somebody to sit down, I think
that's true.
I don't think joy's on the horizon, Drew.
No, it's when my dad said we need to have a talk. You've got a brother. Oops, hang on. You're the winner. Hello, who are you?
Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Give me 6 chilling words, please.
Santa Claus is now dead.
Oh, my God. Think of all the children listening to the program.
Yeah, come on, man.
Shame on you, Kathy. Only 1-ply toilet paper available.
Okay.
Check the mail. Hello, who are you?
Hey, hi, guys. It's Robert. My 6 words. Do you know who knows you?
little mysterious, but not bad. 800-771-1025. Hello there. Hello.
Hello.
Go ahead.
I got a six word for you.
Yeah.
Went to find peace, found vengeance.
Went to find peace, found vengeance. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
800-771-1025. One more. Hello there. Go ahead.
Hey, Drew, this is Brian. 6 terrifying words.
Please.
Panthers are back-to-back champs.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Oh, brutal. All right, Mo, what do we got coming up in the Mo Better?
Paid that man his money. Florida man out Florida man's Florida men. And R.I.P. Foodie.
Oh, next on Mo Better News.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Let's have some summer fun in the summer sun, Bone fam. It's the Neutral Summer of Music, presented by Neutral. Win tickets to some of the summer's biggest shows, like Thomas Rhett, Katy Perry, Jason Aldean, and more. Plus, score Neutral summer gear, including hats and coolers. Scan the QR code at participating Florida Circle K's, Miller's Ale House, or at the Blind Goat in Tampa to enter. Neutral. Keep it tasty. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Slowdowns on the interstates right now. I-275 north heading towards downtown Tampa, along with the I-4 interchange. Also, I-4 eastbound heading towards I-75. Got a lot of stop and go traffic there. Heading over to St. Pete's side, I-275 north heading towards downtown St. Pete. Definitely seeing some slowdowns there. Bridges right now, well, they're still looking good. Running up to speed and accident-free. I'm Ashley with traffic.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
Looking for top quality fencing in Florida? Fence Outlet has been the state's fencing expert for over 30 years. With 8 convenient locations, we offer a wide variety of styles and colors to enhance your property's security and curb appeal. Go to fenceoutlet.com to book your free estimate. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
Ah, La Galleria.
And of course, American touches, like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Real stories with Hellsberg.
After we met and we started dating, Nancy and I lived 150 miles apart, and I would drive my old jalopy car, and it was roughly a 3-hour distance. It took 3 years I drove across that state back and forth dating her every weekend.
Persistence.
And I would have never stopped. I had a lot of energy back then. 36 years ago.
At Hellsberg, find the engagement ring worthy of your story. Designed with the love, care, and craft it deserves. Visit a Hellsberg store or hellsberg.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Get factory direct custom-made impact windows installed. This is John Senning for Reese Windows and Doors, where they've been installing affordable, high-quality impact windows for over 50 years. I had the fine folks from Reese in my home just a couple weeks ago. I was blown away to learn about these products that are made in America. And Reese is a family-owned business with that double lifetime warranty. You want to get a free quote? Just text the word TRUST to 20129, and you'll also have a chance to win $15,000 in new impact windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota, where the low and locked-in sales event is going on all month long. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Sun, Toyota.com.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Mike Calder for my friends at Lifeguard Imaging. June is Men's Health Month, so let me hit you with some truth. Heart disease and cancer are the top 2 killers of men, and most of the time, you won't even feel it coming. 1 in 2 men will be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime. Heart attacks, most are silent and deadly. But here's the thing. Lifeguard Imaging can detect heart disease, hundreds of forms of cancer, and more before symptoms even show up. Their high-accuracy CT scans are fast, painless, and could literally save your life. I got mine, and the peace of mind is unmatched. Right now, just for Bone listeners, when you join their legacy program, you'll get a second membership for 50% off. It's perfect for your spouse, a buddy, or someone you care about. 60% of men say they don't go to the doctor unless something feels wrong. But by then, it could be too late. And when a husband or father gets sick, it rocks the entire family. So step up and be the guy who gets ahead of it. Take the guesswork out of your health. Go to lifeguardimaging.com today. Lifeguard Imaging, saving lives through early detection.
Sitting in traffic because of an auto accident is frustrating. We should remember, though, that the person in that accident ahead, their life has changed forever. And we may be thankful it isn't us. But if it ever is, call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Have you ever taken your family to dinner and been shocked at how expensive the bill was? Or gone to the doctor and been surprised by a large bill that was sent to you later in the mail? There is over $22 trillion in U.S. tax-deferred retirement accounts like the IRA and 401k. So do you know how much you will owe in taxes on those accounts in the future? Hi, I'm Rebecca Walser, principal of Walser Wealth Management and a tax attorney. And right now, I want you to think about how much you've saved in your own deferred retirement accounts, whether it's $250,000 or more. Guess what? That is not all of your money. You will have to pay those taxes in retirement as you withdraw it when you have no income. At Walser Wealth, we created a retirement tax bill calculator to show you what you will pay in future taxes on your accounts, and it's free for you to use. Go to mytaxtest.com. Knowledge is only power when it's followed by action. Knowing your future taxes, we can show you strategies that might help you lower them and lower your tax burden overall in the future. For now, use our free tax calculator, mytaxtest.com, mytaxtest.com.
Yuck. It is getting hot fast, and you know what that means. Time to turn on your air conditioning, and trust me, you want to make sure your HVAC system is working perfectly before even more brutal heat hits. But if you need a new system and you didn't take advantage of Trane's rebate offers before, Climate Design has you covered. Get extended rebate offers now through the month of June and switch out that old, unreliable HVAC system with a brand new one. Earn rebates up to $1,300 off a new Trane system, and Climate Design will match it up to $2,600. Folks, that price cannot be beat in this Florida heat. Give Climate Design Home Services a call today and ask to speak to a comfort specialist. You'll have peace of mind knowing your AC is in top working order before you need it. That is reassurance you can feel good about. Visit climatedesign.com or call 727-295-1572.
High interest rates and higher prices may be the norm everywhere else, but not at International Diamond Center. IDC's rolling back prices and taking interest rates all the way to zero. It's true. Now, for a limited time on virtually any purchase, you can spread your payments over 5 years with 0.0 interest. Get the best price on any piece of jewelry right now. Divide that by 60, and that's your super low monthly payment till the year 2030. Designer engagement rings as low as $50 a month. Diamond earrings as low as $45 a month. Wedding bands as low as $40 a month. Fine jewelry has never been more affordable. How about a $7,000 diamond bracelet? Just $116 a month. All fashion designer jewelry is included. All colored gemstones. All certified diamonds, too. This is a spectacular offer exclusively from International Diamond Center. But hurry, you only have until June 30th to take advantage. Celebrate your love with 0% financing store-wide for 5 years till 2030. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
Going up. Prices keep going up these days. It feels like being on an elevator that only goes up.
Going up.
But not at Metro. We're pushing the down button.
Going down.
We've lowered prices. Get one line of 5G data for $40. Period. That's 20% lower. And you get a free Samsung 5G phone when you bring your number. Only at Metro.
5-year guarantee on eligible plans. Exclusions apply. See website for details. Not available at Metro with T-Mobile in the past 6 months. Tax applies.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash! I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo Better Than This.
Well, anyway, we're going to do a tune called
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
Drew, I want you to file this under, it's a little too late for that, jackasses. Lawmakers are introducing a bill to limit Trump from entering war with Iran.
What?
I believe in the big, beautiful bill, there is a provision that allows Trump to go around the House of Congress. And you probably should have thought about something like this before you put something like that in the bill. The brief, a bipartisan measure, would prohibit the U.S. from getting involved in conflict between Israel and Iran without support from Congress. Reps Thomas Massey and Ro Khanna announced the War Powers Resolution. President Donald Trump is seeking a resolution to end the conflict between the two nations while attempting to get an Iran nuclear deal completed. That is out the window as well. This is not our war, posted Massey on X, but if it were Congress must decide such matters according to our Constitution, even though we added a provision in the big, beautiful bill that would make that null and void. That second part was me. So we shall see. It does not seem like the left hand knows what the right is doing as far as what we're doing in Washington. It is an issue show.
Yes.
And it's not going to be good for a lot of people, and that is the sad thing. R.I.P. to Ann Burrell. Are you familiar with Ann Burrell?
Ann Burrell was the former bassist for Iron Butterfly.
Absolutely not. Ann was a beloved wife, sister, daughter, stepmother, and friend. Her smile lit up every room she entered. Her family said in a statement, Burrell hosted several shows on Food Network, including Worst Cooks in America, Secrets of a Restaurant Chef.
The blonde, spiky hair lady.
You got it.
Looked like Susan Powder.
Yeah, she also competed on Iron Chef America, Next Iron Chef, and Chopped All-Stars Tournament. Dead at 55.
55, so young.
It's young, man. It's young. And
Does say how? Did she unalive herself?
Nope, not at all, unfortunately. How much do you spend on your cable and internet services, Drew, do you think?
It's too much.
Ballpark it.
Ballparking 2 something.
So you're in the twos.
Oh, yeah.
America spend $1.64 billion a year on cable, internet services, and other streaming things, study finds. The average household pays about $1,000. You are above. The average household pays about $1,063 annually, or $121 per month. Some cities, including Milwaukee and Pittsburgh, report household costs nearing $2,000 per year, which if you're at $200, you're well into that. I think I'm 55 for internet, and if you were to come, I think I'm actually doing good. I think that my household might be at about $100.
That's good.
Yes. Yeah. But I'm also adding, and that's, I think, Apple TV and Hulu, Netflix.
Oh, you factor all that in. I'm in the threes.
Ooh, oh, you didn't factor that in with the twos?
No. I just HBO, Showtime, and internet. Why do I even need Showtime?
Yeah, well, I was going to ask you.
I don't need Showtime.
Well, you know what? A lot of these streaming services will get this one great series. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the only reason I have AT&T is because of the studio. Isn't that AT&T?
That's Apple TV.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the only reason outside of that. But I had gotten it before, but that was to see the documentary for the Beastie Boys.
I know.
Yeah.
That's how they get you, Mo.
They do, and then you forget about it. And it's like, oh, man. It's like, why did I have BET Max?
Power's a great show.
I won't watch it. Power
43 in Park.
But yeah, that's how they get you. It's a rude alligator summer continuing as an alligator was found outside Virginia motel room and then escorted away by the Fairfax County Police. The owner was transporting the reptile from New York to North Carolina for a zoo, police say, and they are unaware of how the animal got out of its enclosure. Police body camera footage captures the encounter, though, as an officer can be heard reporting there is an actual alligator outside of the motel. There you go. They are getting crazier and crazier. Florida man, Drew.
Yep.
Accused of peeing on Sam's Club food, causing over $10K in damage.
Peeing on Sam's Club food.
That's not the interesting part.
Oh.
How long did you wait to go that you could cause $10,000 in damage by peeing?
Yeah.
That's a lot of urine, Drew.
That is a lot.
That is. Do you discount it?
No.
Patrick Francis Nasty McMitchell was charged with disorderly conduct and felony criminal mischief with bond set at $3,000. It kind of seems like it should be more. He pled not guilty and will appear in court. The Florida man, he said, according to the arrest affidavit, the alleged incident happened as a woman shopping that morning noticed a man, later identified as Patrick Francis Mitchell, appearing to relieve himself in aisle 18. They're very specific. Home to Vienna sausages, canned Spam, and other canned goods, the report said. She took a photo of the man with her cell phone and then notified store employees. Surveillance video inside the store recorded the man walking up to 2 pallets of food, placing his hands in front of him and below his belt line.
Oh, man.
And standing there for a second. He then walked to the snack section, Drew, sat on some patio furniture for 10 minutes, then walked to the registers where he paid for some items and left, the report said.
Well, at least he paid for some items.
Yeah. All the food had to be thrown away, totaling $10,584 in lost goods, managers told detectives. It would seem like he could maybe, hose it off and give it to the homeless.
I mean, if it's starve to death or eat some food that was once peed on?
What if it was in a can? I don't care. Just take the label off. This is some good news. Amazon Prime's Day the Amazon Prime Day event will expand to 4 days this year, as opposed to, I believe it's generally 2. The tradition of Amazon Prime Day started a decade ago with the inaugural event on July 15th of 2015 to coincide with Amazon's 20th anniversary. It has expanded to include more days, more countries, and more fanfare, offering deals on everything from vacuum cleaners to dressers to AirPod Pro earbuds. Last year, Prime Day marked Amazon's largest event with more than 200 million items sold by independent sellers during the 48-hour sale. So there you go. It will now be 4 days. Prime Day will run from July 8th through the 11th.
Ask yourself, do I need this? Can I live happily without this?
In the car on the way here, I spent $100 on Amazon.
What'd you buy?
Speaker boxes, speakers, and speaker wire from a CJ7 back.
All right.
I need sounds in the back, Drew.
Hey, I hear you. I bought a smoothie machine for $29.99.
Yeah, but there you go. You got a blender, right?
Hell yeah.
So
I need a smoothie machine.
What's the difference between a blender and a smoothie machine, Drew?
I give up what?
Nothing.
Oh.
What do you think the smoothie machine is doing, Drew? It's blending.
Making smoothies.
How's it making smoothies, Drew?
Blending stuff.
Did you consider that or no?
No, I'm not using a blender for my smoothies. That's ridiculous.
I guess. It's nothing I really want to talk about, but it's so amazingly tragic that you have to mention it. We don't want to be the only show not mentioning it. Nearly 800 infant remains found in septic tank at Nun-run Irish unwed mother and baby home.
Oh, no.
800 infant remains. Crews began excavating the former Bon Secours mother and baby home in Tuam, Ireland. Nearly 800 infant remains were found in the septic tank on the site. The home was run by Catholic nuns and closed in 1961 after many children died there. It is, yeah, it's not,
it's the worst.
Yeah. Investigators later found a mass grave containing the remains of babies and young children in an underground sewage structure. DNA analysis found the ages of the dead range from 35 weeks gestation to 3 years. A major inquiry into the mother and baby home found that in total about 9,000 children died in 18 different mother and baby homes with major causes, including respiratory infection and gastroenteritis, otherwise known as the stomach flu. Gastroenteritis, I apologize. So it may not be that they all died of suspect reasons, but certainly there was a desecration of bodies in the way that they were disposed of. And that's just, I mean, you wonder why the world's going wacky. Well, there you go, right?
Remember the dead baby jokes that were in like Truly Tasteless jokes? Like what's the difference between a truckload of bowling balls and a truckload of dead babies? Can't use a pitchfork on a truckload of bowling balls. I'm not saying they were good jokes, Mo. I'm just saying there used to be dead baby jokes.
Amazon CEO says, and I think
What's worse than a truckload of dead babies, Mo?
What's that?
A truckload of dead babies with a live one at the bottom. And he starts to chew his way out. I think that was in Truly Tasteless jokes. Please continue.
Amazon CEO says, and a lot of people need to listen to this, AI will lead to layoffs and change the way our work is done. Tells employees, be curious about AI, educate yourself. In a memo Tuesday to the Amazon employees, he shared some of his thoughts on generative AI. As we roll out more generative AI and agents, it should change the way our work is done. We will need fewer people doing some of the jobs that are being done today and more people doing other types of jobs. It's hard to know exactly where this nets are out over time, but in the next few years, we expect that this will reduce our total corporate workforce as we get efficiency gains from using AI extensively across the country. You've heard of there was an AI radio station, I think it was out in California, where it was all automated voices.
Yep.
And, I think a lot of people don't care.
No, they just want to hear voices. They don't give a damn if they're real people or not.
Absolutely. But eventually, your job will be replaced by AI.
I think we're safe using like talk radio.
Yes.
If I'm in music radio, I'd be very worried because you could program an AI to just give little tidbits about the music that they're playing.
Well, as far as music radio is concerned, with voice tracking, they're pretty much there. And I mean, sure, you'll have that real voice, but it doesn't mean it's in the studio.
Nope.
For all intents and purposes, it might as well be AI. You literally, for what DJs will voice track, could get AI to do that.
Absolutely.
So music radio, as far as talent being paid and talent being needed, that's not good. Sequels, Drew. Let's talk sequels.
All right.
Have you ever thought a sequel to Rounders would be a good idea?
Yes, pay that man his money again.
Okay, how would that play out? Give me one scenario. It doesn't have to be the full-fledged story, but give me a scenario on a sequel to Rounders.
Okay, let's see. They both stayed alive at the end of it, right?
Correct. But we're separate. Norton, he lammed it.
Okay, so then Norton gets in trouble and he needs Matt Damon to help him out with something again, and let's get the gang back together.
Did Matt Damon learn nothing from Norton in the first Rounders? Are we going to feel that he's that stupid?
Got it. You're right. Matt Damon is in need of life-saving surgery and doesn't have the money and can't get the money through any legit methods, so he's got to find Ed Norton to go play poker and win the money for Matt Damon's operation to save his life. Boom.
Yeah.
Rounders Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. We're doing it again.
Matt Damon has revealed he's actively attempted to get a Rounders sequel off the ground. The iconic poker drama the iconic poker drama. It really, it didn't do great for Matt Damon, Ed Norton flick, although I don't know that Matt Damon was the household name. I mean, he was a name, but I don't think he was like the Bourne Identity guy at that point.
Right.
When it came out. The iconic poker drama underwhelmed at the box office during the 90s, but has since cemented its status as an all-time classic. There is, however, one problem that's perennially stopped the Hollywood star of Good Will Hunting, Saving Private Ryan, and the Bourne trilogy fame. It's that the director has said that he is not ready to do a sequel. He does not have he does not have a screenplay. Damon is raring to pull the trigger on a Rounder sequel, and he discussed with original screenwriters and Billions co-creators David Levian and Brian Koppelman 10 or 15 years ago, the one we've been talking about for 5 years, and we're trying to, and I just saw Edward Norton a few weeks ago, like all of us want to do a second Rounders movie, he stated on the Rich Eisen show, but the only major roadblock appears to be a matter of the movie rights, as I was saying. No one knows who owns the actual.
I was going to use
story.
Koppelman. He is absolutely incredible. From Billions to Rounders to Ocean's 13, the guy is unreal. And I think he'd do real well with another one.
Oh, absolutely. A women's soccer stadium is proposed for Ybor Harbor development. Woo! What do you think of that, Drew?
I don't know where Ybor Harbor is, but I'm all for it.
I'm assuming it's in Ybor near the harbor, Drew.
Safe assumption.
It's all there. Dateline Tampa, Florida. Days after Tampa Bay Sun FC captured the inaugural USL Super League Championship. Woo! Team and league officials partnered with developers to unveil their pitch for a stadium as part of the Ybor Harbor project. Under the plan, the state-of-the-art stadium would seat about 15,000 people and include a boutique hotel on the waterfront at Ybor. Ybor Harbor, for those wondering, is a planned 33-acre mixed-use waterfront development that would connect Channelside with downtown Tampa and Ybor.
Oh,
so
right.
that actually is a great plan. I don't know that women's soccer can seat 15,000 people on a regular basis.
You're right. They're going to need more seats. You're right.
What?
15 is not going to be enough.
15,000, Drew.
Yeah,
15,000.
That's right. Need 20 or 30. You're right, Mo. I'm with you.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Absolutely correct. 15,000 not nearly enough. They need to expand the capacity to 45.
Tampa is a city of champions, and now we're dreaming even bigger, said Tampa Mayor Jane Castor. The stadium would deliver a place that captures our city's energy, inspires the next generation, and stands as a national symbol of what happens when cities invest. Nothing. Absolutely nothing against our great Tampa Bay Sun.
Champions.
Champions. But are we a women's soccer town?
Oh, my God, yes.
Are you being facetious?
Oh, my God, yes.
There we go. And that's the Mo Better.
Thank you, Maurice. 800-771-1025. There are many things a woman can do against a man's will. Would you believe that getting married is one of them? This story is absolutely insane. You might think that as a guy, you can't get married without your consent or even awareness. You'd be wrong.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone.
I'll tell you this, if you want to make sure that you don't do something without your consent, you need a clear head. And a clear head means no alcohol. And no alcohol doesn't mean that you have to give up the great taste of beer. Not really, even if it's Mick Ultra. Mick Ultra Zero, that's what I'm here to tell you about. It is a zero alcohol brew. It has 29 calories. It has 6.5 carbs. Negligible. 6.5 carbs. You'll burn that lifting up the can. It has the great taste of Mick Ultra. I know because I'm a Mick Ultra fan. It is the closest to its counterpart. I know because I tried many different zero alcohol beers in the past when my wife was pregnant and I stopped drinking because of her. Right now, I am not drinking alcohol for reasons as far as getting myself in shape, and I wanted to pause, and it was serendipitous that I just happened to be in a Walmart where it's available, and I saw the sexy blue, red, and white cans, and I said, oh, this is new. This seems like something that might be for me. I bought one case, 12-pack, took it home. I was 3 beers in when I said, I will make sure that I have my fridge stocked with this Mick Ultra Zero because it's that good and it is that conducive to a lifestyle change where you may want to pause, where you may have given up alcohol altogether, or where you in transition between one of the other. There is nothing like having a great beer without the weight and the guilt of alcohol, and that is Mick Ultra Zero. I said it's available at Walmart. It's also available at Winn-Dixie, Publix, Tiki Sam's. It's also stop laughing at me. Tiki Sam's. One day I'll get all of these bars right. Thomas P's.
Is that your buddy Tom owns that place?
Ferg's, Tiki Tops. It's going to be everywhere. Mick Ultra Zero.
Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a phone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Slowdowns on the interstates right now. I-275 north heading towards downtown Tampa, along with the I-4 interchange. Also, I-4 eastbound heading towards I-75. Got a lot of stop and go traffic there. Heading over to St. Pete's side, I-275 north heading towards downtown St. Pete. Definitely seeing some slowdowns there. Bridges right now, well, they're still looking good. Running up to speed and accident free. I'm Ashley with traffic.
Accidents don't happen between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And that's exactly why the team at Farah and Farah is available to take your calls 24/7. If you've got questions, they've got answers. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Tampa.
Hey guys, it's a cat named Mo, and for the past 10 years, I've been talking about the Centers for Men's Health, better known as C4MH.com, which has been the leader in low T care for the past 15 years. C4MH.com leads because it's a local medical practice, not one of those slick national franchise T clinics that pop up overnight. C4MH leads because it has no financial contracts, no upfront treatment payments, and no added cost treatments. C4MH leads because we fully disclose, and I say we because, again, I've been with them for 10 years, the affordable pricing. There are no hidden surprise costs. The slick pop-up clinics pricing is nowhere to be found, and then come the contracts and high-pressure upselling. C4MH leads because 18 West Coast Florida locations only treat you with pharmaceutical testosterone and never the cut rate compounded stuff the other clinics use. So when you want affordable, safe, convenient, low T care, go to C4MH.com.
If you need to hire, it seems like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right candidates to apply, set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Senning here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
And a lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, I'm usually much more active, but since I've been in pain, I've had to limit the activities I'm doing.
You're listening to Janelle, arch support specialist at the Good Feet store.
He came in and he wanted to be able to keep up, play sports with his kids. From there, we figure out which arch supports complement those activities. I fit him with the arch supports, and as I followed up with him, he's messaged me and said, I took my kids to the park today. We're walking, we're exercising, riding the bikes, and those are all things that he wasn't doing before because he was in pain.
For over 25 years, the Good Feet store's arch support specialists have been helping folks to live the life they love without foot, knee, hip, or back pain getting in the way.
Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. That's what's most important, is knowing that you leave an impact on someone's life. And I like that.
Try them for yourself. Stop in for a free personalized fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP, and my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you could trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Your water may not be safe. Forever chemicals that stay in the body for years have been found in drinking water, linked to kidney cancer, testicular cancer, and ulcerative colitis. If you or a loved one was diagnosed, you may be entitled to compensation. Morgan & Morgan is investigating these claims now. There's no cost to get started and no fee unless we win. Call 1-800-555-6666 or visit forthepeople.com/PFAS. Offices Orlando and throughout Florida.
The heat is on, and when the heat is on, your AC is on, and when your AC is on, your money is gone. Power companies love it, but Solar Bear says enough is enough. Stop renting your power from the power companies. Go solar now and own your power and get your first 12 months completely free. That's 0 power payments for an entire year. Solar Bear is Florida's local solar expert, not some national chain. With over a decade of experience and thousands of 5-star reviews, they're the name you can trust. Call Solar Bear today or visit solarbear.com and start saving before your next bill shows up.
Medical malpractice and nursing home abuse cases are difficult and the stories are heartbreaking. At Bernetti PA, we fight to make sure your story is heard loud and clear. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Join a cat named Mo this Saturday at the cyber sale party for the brand new Crunch Fitness in Palm Harbor. Here's your chance to be a founding 500 member for the guaranteed lowest rate possible. First 500 members only win signed Tampa Bay Lightning jerseys, a stick, and more. This Saturday from noon to 2, Crunch Fitness in Palm Harbor, just off 19 and Alderman.
Feel the credit union difference. GTE Financial is celebrating its 90th anniversary. Since 1935, providing solutions for Tampa Bay businesses is what we love to do. From SBA lending to hassle-free checking, commercial insurance to preventing fraud. We even offer free benefits for your employees. As a not-for-profit financial institution, we get to focus on your earnings. Join us at gtefinancial.org, the official credit union of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Feel the spark after dark at Busch Gardens Summer Nights. Florida's best thrill rides every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday through August 10th. Stay for the new Drone Show Spectacular with an explosive firework finale every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights on the festival field. Listen for your chance to win passes to Busch Gardens Summer Nights.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. A scattering of showers and storms around for a time tonight and then becoming mostly clear. Lows about 78. The summer sing-along continues on Wednesday. Sunshine early, a scattering of afternoon storms and high temperatures in the low to mid-90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Congrats to our buddy Mike Boylan, a.k.a. Mike's Weather Page. Got a really nice piece on Fox Weather this afternoon about his 2 decades of experience covering natural disasters. Real good dude, friend of the show. I don't want to say unfortunately we'll probably be speaking to him a lot in the months to come, but the only time we really talk to him is when there are storms. Great guy, but if he's on our airwaves, it usually means things ain't looking too good. If you're in the market for a new cat,
Generals gathered in their masses.
check out the Drew Garabo Live Facebook page,
At black masses.
as there are many to choose from. We've got a bunch of adorable ones at the Dancing Goat Dairy Farm, where I volunteer Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Spent quite a bit of time there this morning, and there are some absolutely adorable kittens just waiting for you to take them home. So please do. Thank you.
Poisoning their brainwashed minds.
800-771-1025. Stay tuned this evening as Iran says we will see something the world has never seen before. Don't know what that means. Don't know if it's just blustering. But let's hope calmer heads prevail and we don't go to war. Thank you. This story is kind of crazy. I saw the headline and it really jumped right out at me. Man finds he was married without his knowledge. Woman arrested. From Beverly Hills. No, not California. And no, not Florida. From Beverly Hills, Texas. A 36-year-old woman is being held on felony stalking charges in a bizarre case where a wedding was held without the groom present and without his knowledge. Beverly Hills Police Chief Corey Martin expressed he'd never seen anything like this before. I was here Friday evening when this came in. When I was talking to the lieutenant, I said, I don't think in 23 years I've ever heard of anybody who managed to somehow get married to someone who wasn't present for a ceremony. At first, we were really considering it maybe some forged documents. However, once we made contact with the Reverend, who ended up signing the actual ceremony, showing they were unified, he basically, solidified the fact that, the groom was not present when this occurred. Chief Martin said he was contacted by a 42-year-old man on Friday who said that he found a package from an ex-girlfriend at his home, which included a copy of a marriage certificate showing he was married. Victim told cops he had been in a relationship with the suspect, and they got a marriage license around June 2nd, but broke up before a wedding took place. The investigation determined that the woman, convinced a pastor to certify the marriage without the groom being present. She then went to the county clerk's office and filed the certificate. Getting married without your knowledge or consent has to be a weird feeling.
Nuts.
Some guys would probably figure, you know what? I'm just going to roll with it. Not this guy.
Yeah, no.
800-771-1025. Hello there. Who are you? Oh,
thanks for giving your time.
Sorry about that. Sorry. The phone cut out, Angelo. I apologize. What's up?
Oh, no problem. You heard what I said.
I didn't. I heard giving your time. That's all I heard. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thank you for giving your time to the cats.
Oh, yeah. Of course. It's
that was very nice of you, and that was a great thing to do.
Every Tuesday and Wednesday. Anytime you want to meet me up there, you and me playing with the cats, feeding the cats, letting them run all over us. You should definitely look at my Instagram. You'll see a different side of me, Angelo. I'm an animal lover, just like you.
I would actually be down for that, believe it or not.
I believe it.
All right, Drew. Have a good night, man.
Thank you. 800-771-1025 is the number. Appreciate the call. Hello there. Who are you?
Hey, it's Eric. How y'all doing?
Eric, what's up?
Hey, man, I'm pretty sure that I got divorced without my knowledge.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I can't say for certain, but okay, so me and my wife, we got separated, a few years back. She moved back home to Panama City. Okay. Come to find out, she got her... all right, so the story, I'm trying to make this quick for you. The story is we were supposed to meet up to sign divorce papers in front of a notary before she left.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it, so she ended up going back home to Panama City. Well, my landlord had to do a background check on both of us for some reason. And I saw that she had got her notary license. Well, never in either one of our lives has she ever mentioned wanting to get her notary license. So I'm almost certain that she got her notary license so that she could forge my signature on the divorce papers and notarize it herself.
Damn. Now, important question. Did you want to get divorced?
Me personally, no, I didn't, man. I mean, I've known the girl we've known each other since we were 10 years old. You know, we've known each other for 25 years. And now, now she's just a stranger who knows all my secrets. We were best friends.
Damn, that sucks.
It
but
does suck.
No chance of reconciling though. Like she sounds like she was pretty much done with it.
Well, yeah. Well, we don't have any friends or family down here. So once me and her separated, we were both just pretty much alone. So I can see, why she went back home to Panama. I can see why she did it, so she wasn't completely alone. So right now, man, it's just me and my dog down here, living it up in Tampa Bay.
Oh, man. Well, you're a single dude. Get out there and mingle. There's a lot of available hizzos up in this place.
Yeah, I guess so, man.
Oh, good luck,
but
Eric.
I miss her, man. I wish I could get her back, but it is what it is.
Oh, damn it to hell, man.
Yeah. That was sad sounding.
Dude, the process of divorce, my first marriage, we went down to the courthouse and we filed it ourselves. I think I had to pay $100-something, and it was real easy peasy. June 6th, 1997 or 8. We were married on June 6th. We got separated on June 6th, and we got divorced on June 6th.
Wow.
Dude, June 6th, we let it go this past year without saying anything. It's a day I graduated high school June 6th. I got married June 6th, separated June 6th, and divorced on June 6th. My crazy, I say this with peace and love, my crazy ex-girlfriend got, not the one we were talking about at the beginning of the show, got arrested at my house on June 6th for trying to run me over in my front yard. June 6th was a hell of a day for me.
How'd June 6th transpire this year?
Thank you for asking. Very uneventfully.
All right, there you go.
It came and went.
Hey, we've turned the corner.
Yes, but my estranged wife and I, we're not going to be together again ever. She knows it. I know it. But the pain in the ass of divorce, you've got to fill out all of this pain. You can't just go, hey, she wants to get divorced. I want to get divorced. She's okay with the money that I'm going to give her.
All right.
Let's just make this happen. Right. It ain't that easy, Mo. The state does not make it that easy.
No. Well, the state wants their cut.
They damn sure do. And I've been living in fear that, we could go in front of a judge without an agreement, and I could go, hey, she doesn't want any money from me. And she could go, hey, I don't want any money from this guy. And the judge could go, yeah, that's all well and good. Guess what? You've been married since 1999. Write her a check for this amount. And,
correct.
And I'd be like, wait, what? She didn't want that. And I not for nothing, but I took care of our kid by myself for a good 6-7 years. That doesn't factor into it at all.
No.
So I don't know what's going to happen. I think we can get a notary, and we can get a notarized letter to go hey, we are divorcing. She is getting this much from me, and just please grant us this divorce. But the state, they don't make it easy for you.
No.
And so, I would like for it to happen. Just, for her to be able to move on, for me to be able to finally say, I am no longer married. Don't think I'm going to do it again. But if I am going to do it again, it's going to require getting divorced first. 800-771-1025.
It's cheaper to keep her, Drew.
Dude, it honestly, I hate saying this, but it's cheaper just to keep things the way they are. And if she needs money, she knows it's frustrating sometimes because she won't ask, and I'll find out she could have used it, and then I'm like, well, just ask me. I will help you out. It is no burden for me. I would take great joy in being able to help you out.
Yeah.
But alas, you might be right. It might be cheaper just to keep that happening. Hello. From the 301. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, did you have us on mute?
I did. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It happens all the time.
This may be off topic, but it's very important. Caitlin Clark over 21.5 points tonight.
She had 32 the other night, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, she came back with a vengeance. She is a three-point machine.
Seems like a no-brainer.
It seems like it, but some of those no-brainer bets, they ain't no-brainers at all.
No.
Caitlin Clark points tonight.
What does Mo think? We never hear from Mo about these basketball.
Great question. Thank you, sir.
That's because Mo keeps going broke, man. The Hard Rock app is out to get me. It don't care about Juneteenth.
What do you think she's going to do tonight, Mo?
I would say she's going to put up 30 plus. 30 plus tonight.
What's the over-under?
21.5.
I mean,
take the over.
She's got to hit the over, right?
I would think that. I think it's a no-brainer.
Fever versus Sun. Will Caitlin Clark play versus this? Saying she might not play. In 5 games this season, she averages 21.6 points, 9 assists. She's got to go over, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would parlay it with the Edmonton Oilers winning tonight in Florida.
Plus 1.5 goals or money line?
Money line. 800-771-1025. But don't listen to me because I am bad. I'm in a rut right now. So
yeah, me too.
Don't listen to me. I'm sorry. Thank you. Hello, who are you?
Hi, my name is Brent.
Hi, Brent.
I got 6 words for you guys that'll terrify.
Oh yeah.
The Bone Beach Bash is canceled.
Well, I think we'd be sad. I don't know that anyone would be necessarily terrified, but we would all be sad. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great weekend. July 17th, 18th, 19th at Sky Beach in beautiful St. Pete. You got everybody here, neutral seltzers. Okay, here we go. The White House has called a full lid for the evening, indicating that President Donald Trump is not expected to make any public appearances or issue further announcements or be seen on camera tonight for the rest of the day. Does that mean they think something isn't going to happen, or does that mean they know something is going to happen?
I think to me, that would indicate they know something's going to happen, and they don't want to be in a position where they got to comment on anything until things settle out.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I was thinking too. Like, I don't think this is a good sign at all.
Yeah. When somebody tells you to put a lid on it, that ain't good.
Hello there. Yeah, my parents would always say, like put a lid on it never meant anything good. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
This is my first time calling. I got 6 words.
Oh, all right.
How about we have men outside your home?
We have men outside your home. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I'm glad that caught on. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. God, please let Edmonton extend this series. Look.
I already just made the bet, Drew. No. I don't even want to hear it. No.
If Florida wins, then hockey is over until September. I need one more game.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in the NBA, there's a very good chance that Haliburton's injured and that's going to be over on Thursday night. And if we have no hockey and no basketball from July until September, what are we going to do? There aren't that many TV shows.
No, there is not.
Ugh. Hello.
What's up, boys?
Hello, hey, Robert D.
All right, 6 words.
Yeah.
Do you think nukes are flying?
That's a good one. The nukes may be flying. We're going to see something that the world has never seen before, according to Iran tonight, Bobby D. I hope it's something good, but I doubt it's going to be.
Well, goodness gracious. I mean, if we want to get rid of them, we can, but then it's a very scary world after that.
It is a scary world. You are certainly right, especially with the thought of no hockey or basketball.
You really have to under-promise and over-deliver. If you lead with the world's going to see something they've never seen before, that's an awful lot of pressure.
That is correct. Like a Jim Carrey movie worth watching, other than Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That's a great film.
Yeah.
Hello there. Who are you?
I saw poop. No one flushed.
I flushed. It just didn't all go down. Then I flushed again, and the tide started rising.
I can eat later.
Garabo Live. Hello. my fault. They brought
Hey,
it up.
it's Tom. I'm a little behind on the 6 words because my grandmother fed us poison.
Oh, my grandmother fed us. Hello, who are you?
Tim, I got 6 terrible words.
Oh, all right, Tim.
Okay. Popeye's chicken is closed forever.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh, that might be the scariest yet.
I torture myself because I joined the Popeyes email club. So every day I get an email like today, Marty Party all day on Tuesdays. Make your summer more crispy and juicy with Tuesday deals on all your I'm trying to eat right, Mo.
Yeah, I know.
And I get damn Popeyes up in my emails. Tell me to stop by on my way home.
I think on their side, which is Delta, which is where I work.
Yeah.
They're building a Popeyes there.
I got even worse news for you.
What?
Guess what's coming back to the Tampa Bay area?
What?
Mr. Bojangles.
Man, you know what? I've never been into a Bojangles.
Oh.
I've only seen Bojangles on the way out. I'd love to try it. It good?
Oh, so good. Those biscuits.
Chicken place, right?
Chicken and biscuits.
Okay.
Oh, man. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Your 6 words? Iran just dropped a nuclear weapon.
Okay, thank you. Hello, go ahead.
If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
And we will leave you with those words of wisdom from an angry man. Thank you very much for listening to the program. Control what you can control and mother F the rest. That's what I say. I quote the great Lady Chablis from the fantastic novel, later a film, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. 2 tears in a bucket. Mother F it. There you go. God bless America. We'll be fine. Thank you, Maurice.
Thank you, Drew.
Thanks a lot for listening to the program today. Listen at 8 tomorrow morning for Mike Calta's word of the day for the vacay payday. I think I got that right again. He starts at 6, so you should listen to that, but then extra listen at 8 o'clock, because we'll have a word for you. And then at 9, 10, 11, every hour on the hour until 5 p.m., we'll have words that could put $1,000 in your bank account or credit union account if you're an Achievement member like me. Thanks for listening. Have a great night. Good night. Take care. Peace in the Middle East.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. It's summer, and it's time for Bone, Beer, and Busch Gardens Summer Nights.
Yes!
Extended park hours, all new summer-themed entertainment, the debut of Wild Oasis at Jungala, North America's most immersive kid-friendly adventure realm. And for adults, a full-service bar. And it's the return of free beer. Guests 21 and up can enjoy 1 free beer per visit to the park. And annual pass members can double the promotion and receive 2 complimentary beers per visit. For more information on this offer, guests can visit BuschGardensTampa.com. Enjoy Busch Gardens Summer Nights, now through August 10th. Listen to The Bone all week to win. And as always, head to the free 102.5 The Bone app for more chances to win. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Slowdowns on the interstates right now. I-275 north heading towards downtown Tampa, along with the I-4 interchange. Also, I-4 eastbound heading towards I-75. Got a lot of stop-and-go traffic there. Heading over to St. Pete's side, I-275 north heading towards downtown St. Pete. Definitely seeing some slowdowns there. Bridges right now, well, they're still looking good. Running up to speed and accident-free. I'm Ashley with traffic.
There's no such thing as a fender bender when it comes to motorcycle accidents.
More than 80% of crashes result in catastrophic injuries. Injuries that require experienced attorneys ready to fight for you. We are, and we will.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Take advantage of the Employee Pricing Plus event at Cherry Home Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Save up to $15,000 on new 2025 models, and your first 3 payments are on us. At the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Tampa is Home Country. Online at cherryhome.com. Call 1-800-210-6286 for complete details.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby. I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time.
Hot.
That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
Going up. Prices keep going up these days. It feels like being on an elevator that only goes up.
Going up.
But not at Metro. We're pushing the down button.
Going down.
We've lowered prices. Get one line of 5G data for $40, period. That's 20% lower. And you get a free Samsung 5G phone when you bring your number. Only at Metro.
5-year guarantee on eligible plans. Exclusions apply. See website for details. Not available at Metro with T-Mobile in the past 6 months. Tax applies.
At Bernetti PA, our team will tell you that our number one priority is striving for the best customer service in the industry. I'm honored by the number of referrals we get from our current and past clients. They trust us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Summer is here, and it's time to get your backyard ready where you always wanted it to be. From custom patios and pavers to upgraded driveways, Waterman Properties is your go-to for bringing your summer vision to life. Whether you're remodeling, rebuilding, or repairing from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install with expert care and zero runaround. Visit watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. It's Waterman Properties. Your vision is their mission. Hit them up today and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Have you ever taken your family to dinner and been shocked at how expensive the bill was? Or gone to the doctor and been surprised by a large bill that was sent to you later in the mail? There is over $22 trillion in U.S. tax-deferred retirement accounts like the IRA and 401k. So do you know how much you will owe in taxes on those accounts in the future? Hi, I'm Rebecca Walser, principal of Walser Wealth Management and a tax attorney. And right now I want you to think about how much you've saved in your own deferred retirement accounts, whether it's $250,000 or more. Guess what? That is not all of your money. You will have to pay those taxes in retirement as you withdraw it when you have no income. At Walser Wealth, we created a retirement tax bill calculator to show you what you will pay in future taxes on your accounts, and it's free for you to use. Go to mytaxtest.com. Knowledge is only power when it's followed by action. Knowing your future taxes, we can show you strategies that might help you lower them and lower your tax burden overall in the future. For now, use our free tax calculator, mytaxtest.com, mytaxtest.com.
You got leaky pipes, cold showers? Well, no problem. Hawkins Service Co. has plumbing deals that'll make your wallet smile. Get $250 off when you install a tank or tankless water heater, $100 off a water conditioning system, and they're waiving the service fee with any plumbing repair. Do you need more? How about $49 drain cleaning or $500 off a whole home repipe? But hurry, these deals will flush away after June 30th. Give them a call today, 813-445-8209, or visit them online at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MEGA to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP, and my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you could trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Please listen carefully.
This program was recorded at an earlier date and time. The content contained here may be out of date and context. Listener discretion is advised. 102.5 The Bone.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, if you don't leave me alone, you're gonna have to send me home, 'cause I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
All right, here we go. It's the Mike Calta Show.
Now, you ready for this?
This is happening!
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hey, wake up, stupid!
You know what I'm saying? I think you do.
Check 1, 2. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All systems are go.
Make some noise!
3, 2, 1.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
Mike. So many Mike. So many Mike. So many Mike. So many Mike. Don't confuse me. You are Mike. You are Mike. You are Mike. Hey! Mike. 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 So many jump. So many jump. So many jump.
It is the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, the 17th day of June, 2025, and we are coming to you live. Good morning. I was